Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
We're all in our faces with bright, shining places. Nope, that's not it.
Close.
Reverse. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's old Pink Hat.
It's almost white. Keep washing it.
Wow. Tom Griswold. Hello,
Bleach.
sir.
That was a special request
You got to bleach it.
for a giant statue that is no longer there in Greater Cincinnati. They used to call it Big Butter Jesus because the statue kind of looked like it was made out of butter. Mm-hmm. But you remember this? It burned to the ground.
Sure did.
Quite
Melted
a while
right
ago.
away.
And but that was a nice request. So we'll send this one out to Bismarck, North Dakota.
Oh, the cream-filled city.
And
I bet they wanted to hear the whole song. Not just the last 40 seconds or whatever.
I don't know. That was it. Just the
I
last.
don't know why you decided just to play that last
I didn't
40
play it. I was just sitting here
It's
minding
an
my own
edit,
business.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I wonder why you decided to do that.
I've had this is not the data.
It was a weird choice.
Come after me.
It was a weird choice, Tom.
Wait a minute, hang on a second. It is a weird choice.
Well, Becky from Bismarck,
We owe you an apology.
you're welcome. Thank you very much for the nice letter, which I was going to read, but now I won't. She's been.
I thought it was a feel-good letter. So I saw him rush in and said, "This is a great request, feel-good letter." Handed it to you, and that's all we get from Becky, from Bismarck, North
I'm
Dakota.
getting picked on because apparently it was an edit, which I'm not aware of. Yeah, she's been a long-time listener.
It's not your fault. Josh can't manage time.
Now is in the medical field and doing great. So congratulations.
And they
to you.
rebuilt it, right?
Well, thank you, Becky.
No, I don't think so.
I forget what they did. They didn't put it back up.
I thought it was actually made out of butter. I had never seen it, and I've only heard tell of it.
Man, it sure looks like it.
Sure did look like butter, yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
You like Country Crock? How do you feel about Country Crock?
I'm
No,
not
I'm a real
familiar with
butter
it.
girl.
Is that
Yeah.
fake butter?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. I mean, there's some butter in there.
Well, Willie, you
Seems to
can
be.
check this out
Yeah.
because the former Big Butter Jesus is in the Cincinnati area where you will be tonight with Joey Molinaro at the Funny Bone. Am I getting this right?
Yeah, come hang. There's tickets. The link in my Instagram bio. It's at willie.griswold. Come hang, y'all. Going to be a fun night.
And the funny bone is in your elbow. Is that right?
Technically,
humorous?
yes.
It's the ulnar nerve.
Hit your funny bone and it feels like you get shocked.
Yeah, it's awful.
On a serious note, she does ask how Bob's doing, and Bob is doing fine. He is back home, and I saw a picture of him. He looks great. Can't have visitors yet, but recovering from some pretty serious surgery. So we certainly wish Bob the best, and thank you for asking, and I'll keep you up to date. But he looks great in the last photograph. I talked to some folks that have been around him, and he's doing fine. So we'll look forward to talking to Bob as soon as he's up to it. Now, we have a lot of interesting things going on over there. Chick, what's happening in your world?
Sports. That's what you got. We had a Monday night football game, albeit preseason action, yes. And the Baltimore Ravens NFL record. Follow me now to the way I'm going to drift. The NFL record preseason winning skein ended at 24 last night. The Washington
Commanders.
they win 29-28 in beautiful Landover, Maryland.
Oh.
And there you go. So this winning streak is over for the Ravens. They'd won 24 preseason games in a row.
So what?
Isn't that something? Man, they made a big damn deal about it. I'll
Did
tell
they?
you that. Oh, yeah.
Ah.
And the leader of Spain's Soccer Federation is still in a bit of hot water about grabbing that girl and kissing her, or a consensual kiss, or it's nearing the line of ridiculousness. So we're going to talk about that. And the Indianapolis Colts say to their all-star running back, Jonathan Taylor, do not let the door hit you in the ass. They've given him permission to seek a trade. So there you go. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. By gosh, maybe they could plug Gardner Minshew into that running back spot.
Gardner's
Oh,
the
God.
greatest quarterback, you know.
What? Oh, is he a quarterback? Oh, that might have escaped me.
That'd be a hell of a new song, though, Pat.
You troublemaker.
How about you do a new song from that angle? Plug Gardner in at running back. Yeah. Does he run? You think he runs at all, Gardner Minshew? Or
He runs pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be fine. I don't know.
Right.
Did you see him run Saturday? You got to see him live.
Yeah, he had the ball a couple times. Did some nice throwing. I was very impressed.
That video he put out where he's in his truck and he goes, "You want to take a ride on Mississippi mud flap?"
I love that.
He doesn't actually talk like that. I was kind of surprised to see,
He doesn't?
to see him in a news conference, and he talks pretty much like I'm talking right now. Yeah.
Oh.
So he put this on for the ladies who like this kind of talking. Yeah.
Well, it fits him well.
That makes me feel sad.
We got to get him in here.
He's got the nice do,
Got a lot of hair.
and he on a regular basis modifies the facial hair.
He likes to fiddle with it. You'll find that world-class athletes, they get bored, so they start messing with their hair, their facial hair, very, very complicated shavings and razors. And
Gardner Minshew became kind of famous because he was sort of parading around the locker room. And
that's where it started, I guess. Is that the rumor, or does that actually happen? He was
did we
naked.
start talking about it? Was he a Jaguar then?
Yeah.
Yes.
He had whitey tidies or something?
Jockstrap, I think.
Just a jockstrap.
Yeah.
With his
He would do push-ups,
with
apparently.
those hams hanging out. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Pat, you got a song for us coming up today?
Oh,
Do I have a song?
Yeah, you have some songs for us coming up today.
I have a catalog.
did you said a song like a song?
Song? What do I do?
What are you talking about?
But I'm a poet.
What are you, Rod McEwen over there?
Some days.
Did you have a rough night last night?
Me?
Oh, Tom.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Did you care for Rod McEwen at all when he came out?
I'm not really aware of his work.
He would be on talk shows.
All right.
Kind of a
Stinking it up.
You know, almost
stevedore.
it would have almost gone better if I asked that question and you said, "I don't know what you're talking about," or "Shut up." Would have been okay. Hey, here's Gardner Minshew.
Hey, baby. You want to come take a ride with the Mississippi mud flap?
Hey, baby. I do like the way he says, "Hey, baby."
I do too.
Here. Look.
Hey, baby. You want to come take a ride with the Mississippi mud flap?
I'm sure that works for him very well.
Hey, baby.
And did he not move into his camper?
Yeah, and drove across the country, right? Yeah, that was another thing that made him kind of
But during the preseason,
Endearing?
was it last year that he parked himself in Philly? And
folk hero. I'm going to say yes. I think that's what happened.
Interesting guy, very colorful guy. That's fun. But the serious news story is that Mr. Jonathan Taylor on the
Colts have said, "Fine, go trade yourself. You take care of it." Because he's going to have to find somebody who he wants $15, $20 million. He's going to have to find somebody who will pay him and somebody who will complete the trade with the Colts. So there you go.
Okay. Also coming up today, things falling from the sky once again.
Oh.
Was it last week? We had a snake falling from the sky and some lady.
Yeah.
I believe that lady was Mrs. C. Little. Chicken Little.
We have
Comedy there? Okay.
Batman in the news today.
Who?
Batman.
Oh.
Interesting news in the world of where dogs meet passports.
Have you seen The Flash all the way through? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't want to give it away, but there's a Batman thing at the end, and I was very, very happy and excited when it happened.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you because I won't tell you on the air. I'll tell you off the air. But
You got through the Flash?
yeah. I have it on. I mess with my phone. I feed the dogs. And,
Okay.
and I have a pizza, and then walk around the house. I
Remember
putter.
the famous story of the Fire Festival?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
FYRE.
Yes.
Yeah.
A big scam. Back in the news today. Also, that delivery man may be a hero. We'll find out about that.
Is that right?
Another, what do they call it? Porch doorbell camera.
Porch pirate.
Doorbell
No, Ring.
camera.
The Ring camera.
Ring cam story that's rather interesting. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Sometimes in life we are faced with tough choices. It's a little confusing out there. There's so many things happening, so many things coming at us every day. This is where therapy can help and help you make decisions to align your values and get yourself sorted out. That's where BetterHelp comes in, because it takes advantage of contemporary technology, and I'm talking about being online. The way BetterHelp works is you'll fill out a brief questionnaire, and then you'll get matched up with a licensed therapist, and then the therapy itself is also done online. And you can do it as if you were texting back and forth. You can do it as if you were on the telephone. You can do it with the camera on, like you were doing a FaceTime call. That's what BetterHelp is all about. The idea is convenience and at the same time helping you sort yourself out. So let therapy be your map and give it a shot with BetterHelp. Go to BetterHelp.com/BT Show. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, also, we have an odd story that almost sounds like like it would be an expression. It comes to us from Australia, but part of the text of the story reads the following words come out of it. It says, "Live ducklings in his underwear." We'll find out what that's
Well,
all
if
about.
it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's in your underwear, it's a duck.
I got a quack in my underwear. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schmitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom Radio.
That's right, Bob and Tom Radio. Good morning. I'm Mike, Mark, whatever. You're tuned in to the best radio show in the nation, so congratulations for finding us. Coming up today, two of our favorite comedians, friends of the show. Comedian Greg Warren, listed recently as the New York Times top 5 comedians in the United States of America. That's
The steroid era is about to start entering the Hall of Fame.
I think so. It might happen. Let me grab
you
that.
grab that? Okay.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Greg, it's Babe Ruth.
Hey, the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, here in the Hall of Fame, right?
Sure is.
Yeah, sure, Dad. You know, we don't get the best reception up here in heaven, so let me get this right, Dad. I heard we got a pudgy old bag named Raines headed to Cooperstown.
Three, well, never mind. Why bother? Yes, you're
Hey,
correct.
they've lowered their standards. I knew it was bad when Cobb didn't go to bed for the last 2 days and still washed his sheets.
Hi-oh.
Hey, Dad, back in my day, if you didn't hit at least 600 home runs and bang twice as many dames, you didn't stand a chance. And how? Now they got these steroids we hear about. Hell, all we had was yellow fever, polio, and warts. And that's just what they put in the hot dogs, Dad. Hey, listen, the train's leaving. We got gigawater and a box of stogies. I'll see you in Cooperstown. Woo!
Third and goal, hit Golden Showers. Tate on a slant that was initially ruled a touchdown with 8 seconds left. After review, the play was overturned. As you can see, he's short of the goal line.
No, he's not.
And yes, he is. He's way short of the goal line. He's like an entire ball short of the goal line. The football, Tom. So that's with 8 seconds left. They had to stop play, look at the review. But then, due to a rule that causes a 10-second runoff when a clock is stopped by officials and then restarted, the game ended.
What?
With 8 seconds left.
They didn't get another play?
In theory, the Lions could have lined up with a 4th down play as time expired, but the initial call of a touchdown is actually what disallowed that possibility.
Why?
The rule exists because the Rules Committee, led by Don Shula, the only comes when he wheels in, sons of bitches. I hate all you young mother...
All right, Toots, this is a stick-up. Hand over all your money.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, come on, lady. Hurry it up. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Help! Oh, please help! Won't somebody help me?
Let that young woman go, you two ruffians.
Yeah? Who's gonna make us?
I am.
Come on, lady. You must be in your mid-50s.
Yeah, what do you have going? Some kind of superpowers?
Yes, I do. Take a look at these.
Oh, gross. Let's get out of here.
It's Spider-Vein Woman.
Oh, God, no!
Spider-Man got his superpowers from being bitten by a spider. Spider-Vein Woman got her powers from working as a waitress for 17 years. Don't make Spider-Vein Woman show you her legs, because if she has to, she will.
Look at this one.
I think I'm gonna puke!
Oh, here, hold my purse. I'll show you my hysterectomy scar.
When you need help, call on the only superhero who wears long polyester pants, comfortable support hose, and sensible shoes. She's Spider-Vein Woman. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
It's time once again for People Who Suck at Small Talk.
Hey, catch the big game last night?
Well, what truly is a game when you really think about it? I mean, it's merely a struggle for conquest between competing rivals in a match to attain victory, so they can feel superior about a relatively inconsequential endeavor.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for People Who Suck at Small Talk.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
The jungle leader in the performance room.
That's right.
That's right, fellas. Let's all get in the caves.
Khaki hat.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Hi, Willie.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm chilling.
All right. Okay. There's Josh Arnold. Chick. He's in the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
In that swell Raiders hat that costs $370. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Coming up, by the way, you were talking about the Flash movie you saw.
Yeah. I forgot to tell you what the surprise is at the end. I can't do it.
I won't be watching the movie ever. So
why?
I'm not gonna waste.
It's fun. It's
but coming up, we have a big story about saving some big cash on movies in the theater.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's been a big kind of a good summer for the movies, thanks to Barbie and Oppenheimer.
I feel like I'm too cynical. When they came out with that, if they would have said everybody goes to the movie for free on National Cinema Day or whatever it is, instead of, why bother with $4? I don't get it. I don't know. But I don't.
Well, you multiply it times whatever it is, 8 million people.
I don't go to the movies anymore. I know how retail works, Tom, and money and houses and.
Sorry, I brought it up.
But you are the one that shouldn't go to the movies. When are you going to realize this? You never have any fun. You don't like going to the movies.
I enjoy the movies. I have a critical eye. Some kids' movies are better than others.
Paddington 3 is on the way.
I can't wait.
I know.
I loved Paddington 2. I loved Paddington 1.
I think this one is searching for a ring.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he getting married?
No.
Oh.
It's his friend of his, Gandalf, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Looking for
Is
a
Hugh
ring.
Grant in it?
No. I don't know.
He's terrific in Paddington 2.
Oh, boy.
Should have been an Academy Award winner.
Award for that.
Of all the people who paid for whores, Hugh Grant's the best.
I'm not sure about that. But it's
I just watched Notting Hill the other night.
perfectly possible. We have
Is that Notting Hill or Naughty Hill? Boy, you are just dead weight today, aren't you? You hate everyone in this room. I've never worked so hard in my life.
Not even a
Will you come on and jump in the water? It's fine.
I'm trying to find something for you.
I know.
Here it is. This is a message for Chick.
I'm listening.
Heard Chick talking a lot about double parking with his flashers on. So I thought I would say, hey,
baby,
I'm going to try it.
Damn right.
Pulled up to the store, popped the flashers on, ran in. Came back out. There was a cop parked behind my vehicle.
Well,
ticketing me for parking illegally.
Well,
thank you, Chick.
You're going to have that.
This is from Dennis in Ohio. Thank you, Dennis.
A fellow Buckeye.
Well, there you go.
So, well, but how many times have you successfully flasher
There
parked?
you go.
You got to think of that angle.
Not always a cop there.
That's right.
Yeah. That's Christy Lee lives by that creed.
And do what I do. I'd like to offer some more advice. If you come out after flasher parking and there's a policeman there writing you a ticket, you tell him and no uncertain hey, Barney, I pay your salary.
Hey, let him know.
Let him know.
Let him know who
That's a great idea.
Who his true boss is.
That's right.
Then say, do you know who I am?
Don't you know who I am?
And if you don't want to do that, what you can do is go, oh my gosh, officer, who would ever do this? You know what? Let me get in this car and move it for this person. This is just sickening. You get in, and then you just speed away.
And you hang on to that ticket until he comes out of that store.
yeah.
I'll be seeing you later.
The Chick McGee flasher parking thing. Now, the movie The Flash.
Yes.
How long is it?
It's a fat 2 hours.
One would think it would be quicker.
Yes, he's
like
very, very fast.
Flash.
Yeah.
See, okay.
Well, it's got that parallel universe thing in it.
Oh.
And, if he runs fast enough, he can back up time. He can time travel. You would just hate it so exquisitely. It would be breathtaking.
Okay, but there's a twist at the end, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a fun thing.
Okay, good.
I'll give you a hint. Everybody's in it, and I mean everybody.
Aha.
There you go.
And this is the DC universe,
right?
Okay, all right.
Dear guys, is that what that's? Yeah. I was surprised at the negativity when it came to Christy eating catfish.
Yeah, me too.
Christy announced that
I had
yesterday.
no idea it was a bad thing.
Oh, it's not.
Catfish is wonderful.
We almost forgot she was white trash, and then she brings up the
Hell
catfish.
yeah, I'm very proud of it.
Godwin, you love catfish, right? I know I do.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Yeah.
Catfish, applesauce. Oh, God,
Well, that's an odd.
I just laughed because we were talking about those little wet wipe things, little hand wipes, and you said you only get those with catfish. In my
chicken wings.
That's not true, and it's also just so specific. It just made it seem like you were eating catfish constantly, and you were
It was a
filthy.
very good memory from my childhood because there was a great catfish restaurant where I grew up. There were family, friends. We ate there like every Sunday.
I bet it was packed.
It was packed.
Where you lived, yeah.
But the key to this whole discussion was you liked it because they gave you the little
moist towelette.
The moist
it
towelette.
smelled like lemon back in the day. Remember when it was? Oh, it was a great meal.
All you can eat at Muddy's.
We didn't have any rags at our house.
No?
We had to use those wet wipes. Boy, it was something when we got a hold of. Remember that? Yeah, that's right. Stings the anus. We took a roll of paper towels and wetted them down ourselves
But I used
with
to get-
lemonade. That's right. Half
But we
a
could
lemon.
get two sides, and I always had applesauce and French fries.
All right.
So screw you all if you don't want.
That's it.
You didn't get hush pup.
Catfish is great. In fact, the restaurant I eat on Tuesday nights, they have a great
what would your
catfish.
mom have done if you turned to her as a child and said, Mom, tonight can we have catfish and applesauce?
She would go, you dirty, filthy hillbilly.
I'm sure she would have been happy to make it.
Get
How
out of
is
my
that?
home.
I don't understand. I never knew it was white trash.
It's not.
yeah, it
We're
is.
just we're just silly.
Okay.
Just the way you said it.
All right.
But I think you're also correct. There was a time when the moist towelette was really rare.
Yes, it was. It
I think now that
was.
Rare.
Chicken wings were
Where
not
else-
that
where-
popular when I was a kid.
there weren't the chicken wing restaurants and
Willie, how would you have grown up then? The chicken wings were hard to come by.
No, they always have the moist towelettes with the chicken wing restaurant.
I know, but they didn't have
now-
chicken wing restaurants back when we were
And
growing up.
Honestly, I feel like the moist towelettes had a pretty big renaissance during COVID.
They did.
You were getting them everywhere you went. Before
Yeah.
you sat down,
That's
you'd get one. On the
absolutely
plane,
true.
you'd get one. At the hotel, you'd get
Yeah.
one.
Are we back to seeing somebody in a mask and going, oh, look at this weirdo? Are we back to doing that?
Yeah. I still wear it, but only when I'm traveling internationally and when I shoplift. It makes it much easier to get out of there. No one bugs you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'd go to the grocery store in a mask and no one would recognize me. It was so refreshing.
I still see a lot of them in the market.
You know how popular I am. I'm sorry, what, Ace?
I still see a lot of them at the market.
I do too.
I think Chick is right, though. Don't you look at them and go, you freak.
No, they're usually older people.
What a weird.
You freak.
Come on.
Hey,
what's the
freak.
matter?
What are you going to do next? Have some catfish and applesauce? Wear that mask.
I'm going to have catfish tonight. Take a picture of it.
You're going to leave the...
You're going to leave the whiskers on? That's the best way to have it.
No, I
That's
get the
where
fillets
vitamins
now.
What?
I get the fillets now. I don't like messing with all the bones.
Oh, well,
I have a question.
hoity-toity.
Why were we... I have this audio posted, and I don't remember why.
All right.
Someone help me with this. I'm having a memory issue, I guess. Here we go.
She's got freckles on her butt, she is nice. And when she's in my arms, it's paradise.
What's this have to do with catfish?
Smells like a rose from...
Now I remember.
I don't remember.
I remember I just said, I remembered the snippet of a song. She has pimples on her butt, I love her.
Right.
It's she has freckles on her butt, I love her. This is the original by Larry Vincent and the Lookout Boys.
Formerly, you know them from your local bank.
Here it is again.
She's got freckles on her butt, she is nice. And when she's in my arms, it's paradise. She smells like a rose from her head down to her toes. She's got freckles on her butt, she is nice. She's got freckles on her butt, she
You get the idea.
Yeah.
Said it 3 times.
He's got some butt action going. Was what happened.
How'd that get played back?
I think it's butt play is what they call it.
In a butt.
We have that coming up in the news.
Butt play? Butt freckles?
Maybe.
Oh,
fun.
Yeah, actually, we have a fascinating survey today.
Yeah, how music influences your sex life.
Yeah, this is really something.
Now, let me ask you this. Why do you feel like this particular survey is fascinating and others you poo-poo right from Jump Street? Why is that?
I think this one, everyone can have an opinion on this.
Ah.
And what, Christy, give me one of the pieces of this.
Well, according to the poll of over 1,000 people from TickPick, which I've never heard of, it must be a spinoff of TikTok, pop fans were the least likely to be satisfied in the bedroom, whereas country music fans were the most likely to be satisfied with their sex life.
But, I mean, the pop fans are 11 and 12-year-olds, so that's probably got a lot to do with it.
There goes the whole story.
Goes without saying.
We've now undercut the usefulness of this survey.
We'll get back to this later.
How is it useful? So if you want to get laid, you start listening to country music? Is that what you know?
No, it's those that listen to country music are report being the most satisfied.
Interesting.
Another stat that I thought was interesting, what particular intimate position would you say is most popular among hip-hop fans?
Oh, doggy. Yeah, I got
correct,
Absolutely
Josh.
right.
Yeah, doggy dog.
Doggy style is the most preferred by the hip-hop folks.
Well, if you've never mind. You've ever seen some videos.
This
all about that ass.
All about that ass.
Sort of survey is right up your alley. This is validating all of these conjecture that you have rolling around in your brain.
Okay, Josh, this is for you.
Okay.
8.3% of one group of fans prefer so-called reverse cowgirl.
Oh, geez.
8.3%.
That's the highest percentage.
I don't know. Metal fans?
Exactly.
Yes.
You're right
Okay.
again.
Wow.
I would have gone with country and western.
I would have too.
You know something?
You know, I think everybody in the survey went with your first.
Chick, you may want to.
We're gonna.
What's the matter?
9.3% went with that, chick.
You mean country
country music. Country music. Okay. We don't refer to it as
Fair enough.
country and
We got
western.
both.
And we finish our words when we say them. You see.
This is an email from Travis. He wants
Travis.
to remind us about a conversation yesterday, and the reminder goes like this. My friend and I, while in high school, They're adults now. But my friend and I, while we were in high school, referred to my friend's mom when she was in a bitchy mood as the Empress of Sniz.
That's amazing.
And you remember when Tom said...
Sniz. The sniz? Just the sniz. Sniz on the rag, because I have an itchy sniz.
There they all are.
Learn the word. Sniz.
Did you use that yesterday in the conversation?
Didn't come up.
No, I did not.
Kidding. Oh. You know what I mean? You didn't come home and go, honey, I'm home. How's that sneeze?
No, that didn't happen.
Oh.
Try that today. See what happens.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
And she'll answer, it's all right. How's that dog? Yeah.
The other interesting thing in this survey, and we'll get to this coming up, do you think that a lot of people wear earbuds during intimate activities?
No.
I wouldn't have thought so.
I would say no.
No.
I like to, listen to a little podcast while I'm doing it.
Really?
Yeah, keep myself motivated. You are worthy. You are enough. You are satisfying. Things like that.
And it's okay. Yeah.
I actually got Pat recorded it for me. It sounds really good.
Oh, can you
You're
imagine?
welcome. Yeah.
Just to the number here is of the more than 1,000 surveyed, 17% of Apple EarPod owners admitted to wearing their earbuds while having sex.
Wow.
I think the only way I could do that is if we were both listening to the same thing, I guess.
Well, that coming up, that does factor in.
And I don't know how that...
I mean, it wouldn't be okay if she were listening to like one of those murder podcasts.
No.
And you had the Staple Singers going in your head.
It's not
I'll take you there.
It's not a silent disco. Let's get on the same page. All right? We're not...
What's the matter?
It's not a silent disco. We're lovemaking. Let's get on the same page.
It's coordination.
Yeah.
So the silent disco thing, explain that to me one more time.
You're at a bar. Everyone's got headphones with different colors on the ears. And then if I have green in, I'm listening to Guns N' Roses. And then Christy has pink. She's got on Katy Perry.
I didn't know this angle.
I didn't either.
Oh,
yeah, it's a lot of fun. Chick's got on black. He's listening to Metallica. He's going absolutely loco.
So I'm confused here. So then your suggestion with respect to making love with earphones on is what?
That you'd be listening to different music, so I just made the joke that it's not a silent disco.
Yeah, but I mean, do you think it would be better if you were listening to the same music?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, your rhythm would be off.
Man, you're hard to talk to.
Unless they have the same beat.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to really do some
Do
coordination.
you ever? I don't. Does the music throw you, or does it help?
I don't often have music on.
It throws me. I don't like it.
I like to concentrate.
I like to hear the natural faps.
I got a job to do. And you know me, I like it like a little game. I like a lot of chatter. Come on now. Hey, Davey, let's go.
Swing better. Swing better.
Now, would you like to have some artificial chatter?
What does that mean? Oh, you mean like a porn?
Was Willie suggested? Would you like to have Mr. Godwin record a...
not Mr. Godwin. Maybe...
any one of them. You're doing good, chick. Yeah.
Oh, verbal support. Yeah. Have you ever a certain transaction and been watching adult cinema?
No.
I did that once. We started, and then we were like, we just turned it off. We were way more interesting.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that your contention?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Honestly, way more than that. I've just been watching a regular movie, and then things heat up.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You have to click pause because it's disrespectful that, during the scene of the pianist, I'm over here getting lucky.
But that's part of what they're striking for in Hollywood.
What do you mean?
The people are having sex during movies, and they say, stop it. You need to concentrate on the movie. In my brain, this was a lot funnier.
I love that they're upset about that.
Okay. We'll find out more about the survey and who's wearing their earbuds in the bedroom, et cetera, et cetera. Right now, the fall is just around the corner, but it's still plenty hot in a lot of places. And it's also a great time. The summertime food, it's the food time, the food season.
Summertime, summertime.
And you don't want to waste a lot of your time at the grocery store. That's where HelloFresh comes in, and HelloFresh has a bunch of new stuff, including their quick and easy options, big time savers. You also save a lot of time, of course, anytime, any season with HelloFresh, because they do the grocery shopping, they do the measuring. You just put it together, all kinds of dishes, so you're having restaurant quality food, of course, and you're just putting it together yourself, often in just, like I said, 10, 15 minutes. And they've got a whole bunch of new stuff happening at HelloFresh and a new code. That code begins with the numeral 50. And the code is 50BT Show. Remember that. Go to HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. You may find yourself making something like this. What do you got, Willie?
Y'all, check out the barbecue pulled chicken tacos with creamy slaw and red onion. HelloFresh sends you 8 ingredients. Put those together in 4 easy steps. In just 20 minutes, you have this delicious, colorful taco dish you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
It's 25% cheaper than most delivery and even less expensive than grocery shopping. And also, it's a real bargain now because HelloFresh is going to knock 50% off the cost, plus free shipping. They really want you to try it. How do you do it? You go to HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. The code once again, 50BT Show. HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. All kinds of food, by the way, more than 40 options each week. And they've got a special store, but a curated selection of great foods, and you'll have something that you like. HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Coming up, more sporting news.
Yep.
A huge Batman story. And again, are you wearing headphones in the sack? We'll find out what that's all about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
Oh, wait a minute. Chick's doing his office chair dance.
Yeah.
It looks like you're having a stroke.
A stroke of genius.
Thank you.
So this isn't your song again?
This isn't
No, this is Chick's song.
Can you give me the... Can you kill that? This is your favorite song, then?
Maybe I can...
Yeah.
This is your favorite?
Seen a Watchmen. Great
Favorite
scene.
disco song.
Oh, Josh is dancing now. This is... Are you reaching for the stars there? What the hell is that dance?
So if you were on a dance floor, you would not do that.
To this song, probably, because it would mean we were at a wedding or something.
I beg your pardon? Of course he would.
Now, by we, you'd have a date and do that in front of a woman?
Of course he would.
Well, no, I don't
they're
take
serving
I typically
alcohol.
don't take dates to weddings.
You
Why
know,
not? Oh, you pick up the maid of honor.
Sure, yeah.
You know, Tom, there are only a few women who are attracted to self-important hubris. And Josh is out there on the dance floor trying to have fun. You're over in the corner pontificating about how you wouldn't have gotten the cake that they chose for their wedding. And there are only a few women going to come over. He's interesting.
That's why you're socially awkward.
That's why you've always been socially awkward.
So who would you be doing that
will
dance with?
Whoever's out there.
Really?
Your nieces, they love to dance.
Sure, they'd be if
Go to a wedding.
bridesmaids.
The niece feet on your feet and dancing them around.
And let me tell you this: when I dance,
broads are a sucker for that move.
When I dance, I don't go to people. People come to me.
That's right.
So
let's see it again. He's moving the shoulders. Now he's reaching for the stars with a grin in his face.
Aren't there enough networks now to just be the Bob and Tom network and have us on TV all the time?
Well, we're on TV right now in the VIP cameras.
Right.
Well, we can't get all the listeners in that room, okay? That was helpful. Not at all.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not Eminence Front by the Who?
I'm checking social media now to see if anybody.
Well, sing the disco song that you stuck in your head that you can't remember.
He only knows the...
Try Rubber Band Man.
Rubber Band Man.
The Rubber Band Man. Yeah, I don't remember that.
I've had multiple people suggesting that. So.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That may be it then.
That might be.
Hopefully it is.
Now, what is the instrument doing that? Dang, 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 dang?
I don't know. It's kind of a high pitched. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, we'll have to explore it.
Maybe it's a rubber band.
Dean's looking for it.
Okay. Sorry.
Is it this one?
Oh.
God, this is good.
This is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog.
Bob and Tom, Olympic moment in history.
The oldest gold medalist was in 1912 when Oscar Swan took home first prize in a shooting event as a 64-year-old. And while a 64-year-old Olympian is rather amazing, there was almost an 87-year-old winner. At the first Olympic luge competition in Innsbruck, Austria, 1964, the fastest luge run was logged by an 87-year-old Austrian, Johann Lickensfinkter. Johann amazed the crowd and the judges, who nearly awarded him the gold medal, until it was learned that Lickensfinkter was not entered in the event or even on the team. It seems that Johann was a spectator who had slipped and accidentally slid down the track at a record pace. Lickensfinkter left his mark in Olympic history, as well as on the luge track itself.
This has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Hi, this is Mike McRae, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Christy did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah. Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
No.
Hey, look, ladies, if I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on it.
Well,
Let it snow.
If you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
I wouldn't say 8.
If you're on top, Godspeed to your ribs, ladies. Is that what we're getting at?
And then I was going to talk about washers and dryers, how the new washers and dryers are going to email us and text us when a load is done or a lint filter needs to be changed.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
I don't know, like we don't get enough emails from people. Now I got to talk to my appliances. That's the last thing I need. I'm out to dinner. Oh, who keeps texting you? Oh yeah, my dishwasher's pissed off at me. The fridge thinks its door is open. The cable box is on. The whole house is angry. I got to get out of here. Enjoy your dinner.
That's great. Is that true, though, about the texting appliances, or is that a premise?
Guaranteed.
No, that's absolutely. I read about that, and I was so excited. I'm like, I'm gonna get this on the Tonight Show before everybody else starts doing jokes about washers and dryers. And of course, I forget it, and I sit down and Jay goes, "Yeah, you'll do it next time. Don't worry about it."
That's a great joke, though. That's
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
my radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
We're going to get a song right here from Pat Godwin.
All right.
Going to pick up the guitar and you're going to play a song.
Could be the piano.
Either way. There's Willie Griswold.
What's up?
What's up? There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
He's perched at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Yes, hello.
Are you being deposed?
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
No comment. I'm Chick, and here's Tom Griswold.
We open up the show with a long-lost Haywood Banks song called Big Butter Jesus.
Short lost, because for some reason you just decided to play a snippet.
I don't know
of it,
why you
not
make
the
that
whole-
choice.
It's a weird, odd decision.
Very, very odd.
Pairing. It's
You made.
The so-called Big Butter Jesus statue was right off of a freeway in Cincinnati, and it did indeed catch on fire. Now, according to several people, they did rebuild it, but it was also sometimes called Touchdown Jesus, and because Jesus, the depiction, the arms were way up, and it was kind of Jesus from the chest up.
Well, the one at Notre Dame is Touchdown Jesus.
I'm just saying that the locals referred to it as Touchdown Jesus in some cases. In any event, the newer one, apparently, the arms are a little bit lower.
Oh, okay.
It says, after the fire, the frame was exposed and stayed standing. For a while, people called it Terminator Jesus or Megatron Jesus.
Really?
So that's what's happening with that very unusual song. Thank you, Haywood Banks. Now, you had an issue over there. What were you talking about?
Do I?
You say, Pat.
I want a song, Pat.
I'll give you one.
You pick a topic. What are you feeling right now?
Well, we have a request that was given to Tom.
You seem musical.
I've got a stack of mail over here. What do we got?
Celebrate Josh Arnold and his 7 years on the show.
Oh, my goodness.
Celebrate.
This comes to us from Mick.
Reluctant to do that.
Mick in Bakersfield.
It's a month-long celebration. August
Play
is...
the tribute to Josh Arnold, he says, Pat.
7-year anniversary?
It's for you, Josh. I know... Just about to start. I know a man, Josh Arnold. He tells jokes for you. He loves movies and plays. Gets teased for reading books and liking pizza pies. And taking off extra days. He likes to go fishing and vacations alone. Takes big aqua dumps. Mr. Josh Arnold. Mr. Josh Arnold. Come on, everybody. Mr. Josh Arnold. 7 years on the show. You know, I met him on the show. Radio it was. Bob and Tom. Bob and Tom. Silver chin, a flannel shirt, and fork in hand.
It's just
a blistered palm. Sure. He has no wife, likes a single life. Oh, he does. And pleasuring himself.
Masturbating.
When it comes to real women, Josh says he is. Thorough and generous. I do my best.
kind of walking it back there.
Yeah. Oh, his junk is plucked, his ass is shaved, his sack is waxed.
That's crazy.
He's adventurous.
Bunch of that sniz.
He likes to sample the goodies with an all-night Woody. Oh, and that sweet, sweet pudding. Everybody can sing if they'd like.
Yeah.
Mr. Josh Arnold.
That's right there.
Mr. Josh Arnold. Mr. Josh Arnold, 7 years on the show. We love you, buddy.
Oh, I love you all. Thank you, Pat. Very
like the profile we've painted of you. Not especially accurate, but
doesn't it seem like 70 years? Though? A lot of ways.
Thank you very much. Well, now as promised. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a special treat today, which is multiple cases of the Ace Cosby joke of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
A man goes to a seafood restaurant. He asks the waitress for a lobster tail. She smiles and says, "Once upon a time, there was a handsome lobster."
Oh, boy. See, they have different meanings.
He wanted T-A-I-L. She gave him T-A-L-E.
Chick, you're not laughing.
No!
No, he certainly isn't.
I was taking a moment.
The first of a couple Ace Cosby jokes of the day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ace.
I say we do one every break.
You could do that.
Oh, sure. I hope so.
That's a $25 ticket.
Ace-a-palooza.
What did we do last night? That's right. The Baltimore Ravens has done something they haven't done in 24 preseason games.
What's that?
They lost. Ooh. Oh, my Lord. The Ravens' NFL record preseason winning streak ended at 24. A loss to the Washington football team. Third-string quarterback Jake Fromm. Look up where Jake is from. Well, yeah, I got busy and I forgot to. I wonder where Jake Fromm is from.
How does he spell Fromm?
Manhattan, Kansas.
F-R-O-M-M. Is it Manhattan, Kansas?
I made it up. You thought I would actually look it up?
I'll look it up for you, buddy.
I ask you for one thing.
It's the second best Manhattan, I say.
What's the first?
Kansas?
Beef. No, you said it.
Great minds.
You know what, Josh? Now it's hard to get Pat for this picture he paints of us sometimes. When truly, mentally, we are both 600 pounds.
Third string quarterback Jake Fromm led a late drive to set up Washington football team's kicker Joey Sly.
Oh,
I don't.
He's a fox.
Trust him as far as
Jake Fromm is cute.
kick him. Where's he from?
Great question.
Played on Georgia.
Washington wins 29-28 last night.
Tommy, hold on a second. We're just looking. We're waiting for.
He was born in Georgia.
There you go.
There. Oh, this
There
is
you go.
Jake Fromm.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Jake Fromm is from Georgia.
Went to the University of Georgia.
His brother Ethan.
Ethan Fromm?
Mm-hmm.
But he was from.
His parents are Lee and Emerson Fromm.
Is he a from or?
Yeah, I think he's more of a from.
What's Mama look like?
I don't know, but
Mama Fromm.
she made a pretty boy.
Mama Fromm is amazing.
Mama Fromm.
You're making moves on the ladies this week.
Don't you feel like Mama? You should say.
Oh my!
When you
She
see Mama
is
Fromm,
pretty.
you should say what it is.
Mama Fromm, what it is. Well, you know, Zach Wilson and his mom. Remember, Zach was dating a friend of his mom's when he first got to the Jets a couple of years ago. Remember this?
Yeah.
Is he the one who everybody claimed had a super hot mom?
Yes. And
Okay,
she,
yeah.
Look at his mom.
by all accounts.
Well, she has sunglasses on in this picture,
Is
but
that Mama Fromm?
yeah, Mama Fromm is a
Mama
hot
Fromm's
little
pretty, yeah.
blonde.
Yeah, she's right up your alley.
Looks Karen-ish.
Mama Fromm makes me want to come.
I take her to the prom.
Yeah, you know what, Pat?
Guys.
I'll take her to the prom is better.
What he said was,
So inappropriate, Josh.
Mama Fromm wanted to. Hey,
She's really pretty.
is she?
So I'm
Lee
sorry.
Fromm.
Who's this guy? I've completely lost.
Backup quarterback for the Washington football team, Jake Fromm.
And he was the victorious over the Ravens. Is that
That's
the deal?
right. That's right. Ravens lost for the first time in 2014.
And Mrs. Fromm is looking for love.
No, she's married to Mr. Fromm. They're still married.
Ah.
Yes.
Well,
Now, this isn't Jake Fromm State Farm, is it?
No, he's the one who throws a bomb.
Oh, okay.
She has
throws a
3
bomb.
sons, Dylan, Tyler, and Jake.
Okay.
Dylan and Tyler aren't worth a damn.
Coming up, a couple of really cool requests.
Give me some money, Jake.
That I'm very excited about. We haven't heard in quite some time.
Can you give us a hint?
Where are we on the time clock here? I think I can actually.
We're actually perfect and comfortable.
Okay,
Now, see if
okay.
you can mess it up.
I'm not going to mess it up. When we come back, we're going to hear from Invisible Dave.
All right.
We haven't heard from in ages. And Carl Goodman, Amish Power Forward.
I love that title.
Sports related, if you
Sure.
will. Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom. What is it, Tom?
San Francisco's gay Jewish congregation, Shah Ar-Zahav, has dedicated its new synagogue. This is true, with 2 members engaging in the ceremonial blowing of the ram's horn.
KIZZ-FM. Kiz. Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it!
Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Golly, Earl.
That might be a pretty good idea.
I'd killed my wife when I'd wanted to. I'd be out of jail by now.
Dr. Ruth, when I'm dancing, what part of my body should not move?
Your bowels.
I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob. Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Using laxatives and a rectal scope, doctors were able to collect evidence over a period of 4 days.
I must have one.
Rectal scope is a mouthwash.
Your color's back to your face?
Oh, I was gray this morning.
So is yours, Tony. Tony, you're...
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I've got to go. You're gaining weight. My wife, when the first time she was pregnant, all I saw of her for 9 months was her ass hanging out of a refrigerator.
And if you believe that, I can't say that. Bishop Emeritus Frederick W. Freaking, who headed the Roman Catholic Diocese. That's his name. He was 85.
Did they have to pull the freaking plug?
Hey, boys, this is the Pope. I gotta go to the freaking funeral.
You took my breath away from the moment I
first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond.
Real, natural, earthborn diamond.
For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Can I ask you something else about living alone?
Sure, yeah, sure. Unless, what do you want to move in? What's going on?
No, I'm just curious.
Tom's looking forward to that day.
This interests me. Yeah, I have a lot of people hanging out at my house, but I enjoy that. Do you? You said you had a cat?
I do have a cat.
Do you have a dog?
I don't have a dog, and that was taken in the divorce. We had a part Rottweiler, part Doberman named. That was his name.
Good boy.
He's a good boy.
He is.
But I'm thinking about getting a dog.
Dogs are great.
Yeah, they are. And especially, I'll tell you, I'm interested in the Chihuahua only because the Chihuahua, I can learn a lot from a Chihuahua. I need empowerment lessons from a Chihuahua because a Chihuahua has this species amnesia. They have no idea of their relative size and the scope of reality. And I need that because you go over to someone's house that has a Chihuahua and right there, they're hey, just ready to go. You weigh 4 ounces. I could mail you in a priority package for $4.85, and you're going to tear my ass up? Is that what's happening here? What I don't like about certain dog owners is that I don't mind talking to your animal, but don't include me in the conversation with the dog. That's my only problem. Is when you're talking to me, talk to me.
Right.
You know, did you go up to Yosemite this summer? Oh, it's great. Yosemite's beautiful. Earl and I went up there last year. We got in a tent. It was great. It rained, and oh boy, Pepper didn't like that, did you, Pepper? No, you didn't. You wanted to get out of that tent, didn't you? You barred.
Tell Dwight how much you hated it.
That's right. Anyway, so there's nothing to do, but Earl and I just got it on the whole time, and that's all you can do. Pepper didn't like that, did you? No, you thought Daddy was hurting Mommy, didn't you, Pepper? Look at Pepper's face. You don't know what I'm saying, do you? Oh, he's cute. Yeah. Anyway, we did the Mexican cartwheel and a big wheel. And that was very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that right, Pepper?
Oh.
Don't bite me!
Dwight Slade is our guest.
You have to do is duplicate your voicemail greeting, and they have no idea it's not you.
Oh, okay.
Just listen to this.
All right.
I'm going to click over.
Okay.
Listen, I got to memorize it, though.
Okay.
Okay, hang tight. Hi, you've reached gold-level sales leader Kenneth Tarmac. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment, but your call is very important to me. I check messages every quarter hour unless in flight, in which case I'll answer upon landing. So after the tone, please leave me your name, 2 numbers, and a brief message. Or you can Skypage, text, or preferably email me at ktar_closer.com. He's still talking.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's still chatting me up. Oh, God. I'll catch you later. I can't get enough of this.
All right, bye.
We just landed and I pulled it off again.
Oh, you did?
I don't believe I called Bob. Bob and Tom. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
Today's Cliff Notes Theater, the monumental epic movie, Titanic.
Oh. Man, this is some boat. Uh-oh.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. Cliff Notes Theater, when you just don't have time to set through the whole movie.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Where he'll be performing. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Coming up today, special guest Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos, and comedian Greg Warren.
Yay!
Two great comedians joining us later today.
That tastes great together.
Should be fun. And when we last left you, we were talking about was it
Jake Fromm?
Jake Fromm,
backup quarterback from the Washington football team. From Georgia, evidently.
Mm-hmm.
And his mother's Lee Fromm.
Mm-hmm.
And
married to Emerson Fromm.
His father's Mr. Fromm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up in a poor family, came from nothing.
Yes.
Came from nothing.
He's doing
Two
just
other
fine.
sons.
And we were discussing this because your favorite team, the Washington Football Club.
You know, that's a bold statement. I really have noticed this started like 3 or 4 years ago before the renaming and the whole thing. I mean, I knew Snyder was a awful person, but I don't know. I enjoy watching the NFL more than I do a favorite team anymore. I like the Red Zone. I watch that. It just
even with the new owner.
Yep, it just washes over me.
Okay,
there you go. I don't know.
Well, now you have many favorite teams.
That's right. Now I have 32 teams.
Yeah,
or however many there are.
Well, okay.
And the leader of Spain. How about that? You know, sports is worldwide, Josh.
Isn't it?
That? Yes, it sure is.
And it is a shame.
Brings us all together.
Yes.
The leader of Spain's soccer federation marred the country's Women's World Cup victory after
He
kissing...
marred it?
He marred it.
Only terrible people mar things. We all know that.
I know it. It kissed a player on the lips during the medal ceremony. No tongue. Drawing criticism from inappropriate conduct in a sport that struggled to overcome sexism.
What was that? What if that was his defense? I didn't use my tongue.
No tongue.
Isn't though a very European thing to
come after each other with
that's European.
That's worldwide.
No wonder they're upset. If that's what he did.
lips parted.
You ladies did a
ready
great job.
to go.
Will you answer me a question truthfully?
No.
I'm going to ask anyway.
What's that?
When's the last time you kissed someone with your tongue?
A gentleman never discusses any of these aspects of his life.
What about you? When's the last time you kissed someone with your tongue?
Not going to play the game either. No way. Not playing that game right now.
Come here, Josh. I'll kiss you with my tongue. Come here.
I'll kiss you with mine.
Come on. Do you always make that noise?
They insist on it.
I didn't think I'd want to get back to the Jake Fromm stuff, but I do.
They insist on it, do they?
So this non-story is still out there. Some jackass idiot kisses some soccer player. I have to hear about this.
There's more.
But he only kissed the one player, though.
The Spanish government and the World Players Union condemned the behavior of Luis Rubiales yesterday. After Spain's win over England's soccer federation, led by Rubiales, sought to downplay the incident, though through a statement attributed to the player he kissed. The kiss was shocking, given the sport's long-standing allegations of sexual misconduct by male soccer presidents and coaches against female players.
It was a bad move.
It was really...
How about congratulating the women who had a great game and won? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of trying to kiss
about
one.
this.
That's what he was trying to do. Blah, blah.
Okay.
Here's your real trophy.
It would be cool if Roger Goodell, after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, if he just gave Pat Mahomes a little kiss on the cheek. That'd be very sweet.
It would be sweet.
Thank you for the ratings, Patrick. We needed it this year.
Seen...
You better if Robert Kraft did it. There'd be tongue.
The magic of AI. They've taken all the NFL quarterbacks and made them female.
Oh, they have.
So there's Patricia Mahomes.
Patricia Mahomes can get it. Jenny Garoppolo can get it.
So funny. It's Justine Herbert.
Whatever. Female Kirk Cousins, super hot for sure, can get it.
It's kind of wild looking, Tom, if you want to check that out.
I'm looking for it right now. How do I find this?
Just type in girl versions NFL quarterbacks.
Got it.
I'm sure it'll pop up.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence. That's AI, no periods.
Oh, my gosh.
There are a couple of
They're really pretty.
So yeah, instead of Kyler Murray, here's Kylie Murray, Patricia Mahomes. Patricia Mahomes in this one is not doing it for me. She's still kind of got the mullet going on.
Yeah, that's Jill Burrow. Is that who?
So
we're going this way.
could we do this for us?
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, you just got to feed the pictures into old.
Please don't use my photo on anything. I don't need to be
Uncle AI.
Eventually framed for murder.
What? Josh, big leap. You think your nieces are going to put you on a face swap app and you're going to end up wanted at some point?
I tell them I won't do it. I won't do those age progression things. Put a perfect photo of you in here and we'll tell you what you'll look like at 82. Or you'll use me in some closed circuit camera footage in the future walking out of a murder scene.
You're really worried about that.
I don't trust you still trust the government?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Wait, you think the government runs face swap AI programs?
I'm certain that they have, and in fact, we know this, that they have deals with all of like the 23andMe and all that stuff. They have free reign when it comes to access to any of that DNA. So of course,
if you want reign of your DNA, just scrape the ceiling at your house. Josh, come here. Can you?
Okay.
The one of Tom Brady as a woman.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But Patrick Mahomes, the one I'm looking at, he looks like he's 12, or she is 12.
Yeah.
Still looks like
He's a young-looking guy. Yeah.
But I mean, in the one that I'm looking at, when the female version of Patrick Mahomes looks like jailbait.
Okay, well, that's...
Man,
I thought it looked just...
The one of Trevor Lawrence... It says, yeah, this picture is edited, but it does look just like Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor
Lawrence looks like a girl.
It looks like a young Edie Falco.
Yeah,
that is.
Yeah.
That is a young Carmela Soprano.
Tony, you have to be nice to me, Tony.
Boy, Jolene Hurts is hot.
We should do this for us. Now, when they obviously, will they take your beard off, chick? Presumably,
I would think. Yeah.
Yeah, how many women do you know that have a beard?
Other than the bearded ladies.
Yeah.
Do they still have bearded ladies?
Yeah,
It's easy to get a beard.
That story last week.
You're on the right drugs. Go on.
It's easy to get a beard if you're on the right drugs.
No, when some women go through menopause or have some issues and they have some hormone imbalances, that'll happen.
Hey, Tom, you know how to make a hormone?
Don't pair. Okay, thank you very much. I love the classics. I don't know why this came up again.
What?
This is kind of a windbag thing. I think this was years ago. We were talking about the Tommy Tucker song.
Tommy Tucker. Who the hell's Tommy Tucker?
You mean Archibald?
No, not that
one.
No, this guy goes, last night I decided to go for an evening drive, and over the radio came the song High-Heeled Sneakers by Tommy Tucker, which Tom was saying uses the phrase wig hat.
Oh, I remember now.
Remember this discussion?
Yes.
I remember Wig Hat, but I don't remember Tommy Tucker.
And he goes, I couldn't focus on anything for the rest of my drive.
Who goes for an evening drive?
So perfect.
That's
but,
great.
The phrase, this was a long time ago. We're talking about a wig hat.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like WHIG, like that old political party?
Where are the wigs? Well, let's bring
thank you, Chad. I thought you were a wig. Are you trying to run?
Well, I wanted to make it clear. If nominated, I will not run. And if elected, I won't serve.
You could do a caucus in Iowa, the Whigs.
You think? A caucus?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'd be up for a caucus.
Yeah.
Get some locals, sit around.
Pretty big caucus down there in Iowa.
Yeah. Get a macaque monkey? That's not right at all. Hey, real quick, the NFL Indianapolis Colts they said, fine, don't let the door hit you in the ass. They're allowing disgruntled running back Jonathan Taylor to seek out a trade partner.
You're disgruntled anyway. We don't want a disgruntled around here.
I don't want to be responsible for your gruntlement. Tom has his hand raised. Yes, Tom.
And Josh answered this question once before, but you never hear gruntled.
Yes,
it's almost always disgruntled.
Of course.
You never said, hey, I'll tell you what. Boy, he was sure gruntled when he got that new deal.
Yeah, very happy with it.
Yeah.
It still sounds like a negative.
It does, exactly.
Gruntled sounds like you've soiled your football pants. Did you see that?
Coach, I gruntled.
They're not called football pants.
Number 87 gruntled in his football trousers.
What are they called?
Yeah, they are.
They're not called football pants.
Football pants.
What are they
They're
called?
certainly not called football trousers.
What are
They're not football slacks.
Football slacks? No, what are the shirts called?
Jerseys.
Football jerseys?
No, but they're not called football pants.
They are football pants. Football pants.
Why are you on his side with
Football
this?
helmet.
This is crazy. They're called
Because I want to get out there and get nuts, baby.
Well, what would you call them?
I don't know, but they can't be called.
Now,
It hit the ear wrong?
No.
What?
Fellas, I'm saying, no equipment manager is going to go, fellas, come on into the equipment room. I have all of your football pants.
Yeah.
There's another term for those.
It does hit the ear a
There
little
just has
now
to
can
be.
I ask you this, and will you be truthful?
Go ahead.
Is it partially because your father brought it up?
Of course it's because of it. He's a maniac. He's saying wind cooker.
Right. Okay.
I will accept that. Okay, I finally got the full version of these female versions of the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty good looking.
But I'll tell you what's really interesting to me, and I'm saying this very objectively. I think that some of these guys look great as ladies. Some of them just don't.
No, I agree.
There are people with delicate features. I would look lovely as a lady. Josh is maybe a little less delicate features, I'd say. I think he's a little more handsome woman, I would think.
Probably.
But I'll tell you what, it's sometimes the most handsome men don't make good-looking women.
Yeah.
I don't know. Janine Garofalo is pretty hot, but he's a good-looking guy.
Janine Garofalo.
Janine Garoppolo.
Jenny, or whoever the girl is.
But I agree with Janine Garofalo. I've always loved her.
Yeah, she's very hot, yes.
She's beautiful, yeah.
You know who's cute is Zach Wilson.
Chick's just looking at a picture of Zach Wilson.
Okay, Jill Burrow.
A candid of him shirtless fishing.
He is very cute. He does have delicate features.
Oh, my gosh, Jenny Garoppolo. Oh,
no, Josh, can
right?
you get up
She's
in your
very
seat?
pretty.
Come here, look at this one.
Who's this now?
I want you to see if you can refer to this. Is as a woman. This is a famous NFL quarterback.
Ugly.
And makes a very ugly woman. But this is, I think, one of the better-looking men in the NFL.
Is that Fields?
The female Tom Brady looks like Hillary Swank. Mm-hmm. Oh, and this other website has, and how many beers would it take for you to take these women home? Zara Wilson, that's Zach Wilson as a lady.
Zara.
Just one beer. And then you go to Tom Brady, sober. I wouldn't need any beer.
Whoa.
Take Tana Brady home, Tona.
Oh.
And they have some of them where they have them in full uniform out on the field. That's very, very.
Do the boobs get in the way of their pads, or
it's just the whole thing is very weird.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
In their football pants.
Okay, right now.
Have you seen Kristen Cousins? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Once again, these are these NFL quarterbacks turned into ladies with AI. We have to do this for our staff and see how we come out. Right now, I want to talk about free diamonds. Steven Singer Jewelers. This is confusing, so I'm going to have to be very careful how I word this. Steven Singer is a huge fan of what we like to call real, natural, earth-born diamonds. He is not a fan of the so-called lab-grown diamonds. We were in the laboratory and we created fake diamonds. No, he doesn't like the lab grown. I'm sorry. IHateStevenSinger.com is the place to go for the details of this, because he'd like to hand you one of those lab grown diamonds as part of a special offer, because he'll give it to you if you buy a real diamond engagement ring, even if it's like $500, $1,500, whatever it is. Steven is giving away a free 1-carat lab grown diamond with those purchases, because he doesn't believe that those lab grown diamonds are worth it. So free's the only way he'll ever give those babies away. Now, get the details, like I said, at IHateStevenSinger.com and find out about real, natural, earth-born diamonds. Steven Singer Jewelry. They got all kinds of stuff. Get those orders in before 2 o'clock Eastern Time and out the door that day. Steven, famous for his guarantees and, of course, famous for his free shipping and famous for buying it back for that price when you want to upgrade. Find out all the details. IHateStevenSinger.com. Limited quantity while supplies last on these lab-grown babies. Purchases required. Now, don't forget that this is the season for giving with back-to-school time. Maybe that lady friend of yours would like a nice bracelet. Oh, I think so. We're coming right back. We have more sports. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And so a really cool sex survey. Are you wearing headphones in bed with him or her? Also, we got a couple cool world records and some new, fresh music from Mr. Pat Godwin. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Mike Birbiglia.
Now, what kind of vacations do you get? And since you travel so much, Jim, I would imagine that
A vacation
would be staying home.
Yes.
I know last summer you had you
went camping.
Your semi-disastrous camping experience.
You know, it's my wife. I married this woman who loves to camp, and I'm indoorsy.
Yeah,
you know. She always brings up camping's a tradition in my family. I'm like, hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with the house.
Yeah.
My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. You know? If it's so great outside, why are all the bugs trying to get in my house?
How true.
Boy, I'm with you on that.
Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
He is not a happy camper. Well, why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite. He's the happiest camper. He gets to take a shower.
Yeah.
The camping thing.
Camping.
Are you a shower man versus a bathtub man?
I'm a neither. I'd rather do nothing.
Yeah, just lay in bed.
The shower, yeah, definitely. The bath thing, that seems like a lot of work.
It does.
That just seems, I don't know.
You have to wait.
Yeah, it's just you gotta figure out. You gotta stand up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once I'm standing, I don't want to have to, sit down and then stand again. I'm that lazy. And chick's like,
You are talking my language. I never thought of that before.
and when you stand up out of a bath, don't you have all the suds on you too?
Yeah.
You're sitting in all that.
Then you got to go take a shower to clean out.
Then you have to rinse off.
Take a shower. I don't understand it.
And they're slippery. Old people get themselves broken hips all the time in them.
Yeah.
I hate bathtub showers more than anything.
Relaxing.
No, they're not.
No.
Yes, they are.
Well,
Not for me. Men want to primarily do physics experiments involving flatulence. Basic stuff.
Oh, yeah, it really does bubble. How about that?
Hold a match to the surface of the water, that sort of thing.
I would have never thought of that.
I've not thought of that either.
This is the first show
Now
in a
you're
long
gonna
time.
wanna take a bath?
I'm going to have to take a bath to see if it works.
I have to take notes.
You guys don't take baths with your significant others?
Well, sure. I mean, I've done that.
Not if you want them to stay your significant others. Honey, let's take a bath. Why don't you do that? I got check out Sports Center.
You know what Christy wants? She wants a bubble bath.
And some sodomy.
That's exactly right.
No.
See, we have to
You have
explain.
to be very careful what you say. It's taken out of context.
Family-friendly show.
That doesn't work. See, people don't realize that Christy didn't actually say that. Chick
And some sodomy.
Well, who is that then?
No, but I mean, she said it in a different
We were
context.
talking about something totally different.
I mean, you have it on tape.
Isolated,
You just keep playing it, right?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking. Do you see me moving?
Christy, what do you
And
want
some
for
sodomy.
Christmas?
Well,
now, Jim, now you're playing.
I want some nice.
Don't play
Christy
the game.
wants some perfume.
And some sodomy.
Okay. Wow. Do I have to come over there? I'm not feeling well.
All right.
That won't be on the TV show.
No.
Because I play golf.
You do.
You guys know the golf bit.
Oh, yeah.
I love golf. I got a lot
bit.
of golf. I got some new golf jokes. I play a lot of golf. Oh, yeah. Every hole, like 14,000 strokes. That's a lot of golf. You know what I mean? I look like a propeller out there just swinging away. I love golf. I swing with one hand. I don't even use two hands. I don't care. The instructor's always trying to change your grip. Like, hey, you're not the boss of me. I hit that ball as hard as I can, walk 6 feet, and hit it again. Every hole I use the driver. Par 3, I don't want to see a 7-iron. I let the big dog eat. I grip and rip it. I got the weight belt on. Steve's playing some golf, baby. You give me a golf cart, a 12-pack, and a lake, I'll show you how to have fun all day. You ever wonder how far a golf cart can go in a lake before it sinks? You ever wonder? 13 feet. I love golf. What a sport. It's a good sport.
Hi, this is Larry Reeb, Uncle Larry. It's a sick world, and I'm a happy guy, and you're listening to the Bob and Tom Radio.
But it's strange living back in America, you know. I mean, America's like a foreign country to me in a lot of ways.
Why?
I don't know. Things are weird. Like, you know, I have friends that don't eat bread anymore. Everybody's on a low-carb diet.
Well.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Welcome back to It's time once again for People Who Suck at Small Talk.
Hey, nice weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yeah, it is rather amazing the cyclical manner in which meteorological trends manifest themselves.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for People Who Suck at Small Talk.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
He's in the performance room. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Check. Covered in jewels.
Bejeweled, aren't I?
From Steven Singer. There's Ace Cosby.
Very heavy.
I'm Chicky McGee. And here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Hey, we've been looking at these photographs. I know this is radio, but you'll want to check this out. We've posted it on various our social media platforms. Someone has taken the time and trouble through AI to...
capital A, capital I, no periods. Just the way I like it.
Show you what the various quarterbacks would look like as women. Some of them make gorgeous gals. It's interesting to me that some of the most handsome make rather unattractive women. The most obvious to me is Aaron Rodgers is a great-looking guy, but the female Aaron Rodgers, at least the way they've depicted it here, yikes, not pretty. But there's also a very humorous comparison between someone from the show Roseanne, Darlene from Roseanne, and the female version of Patrick Mahomes. And that he does look the youngest, by the way, of all of the this photograph.
Mahomes,
yeah, he looks like she is in junior high.
Yeah, Mahomes, like 14 years old. He's always looked that way.
But I mean, in these formed photographs, very, very interesting.
I will not look at that one. I am a Mahomesophobe, and I don't want to.
Mahomesophobe?
I don't want to accidentally be
Mahomesophobic, isn't that what you meant?
That's exactly right. Yeah. So that would make me a Mahomesophobe.
Okay. I'm much more obscure, hard to get to.
Proud of that one?
See you guys tomorrow.
Pretty much it. Coming up, comedians.
And now remember, Josh, don't undercut him, though, okay?
Coming up, comedians Greg Warren and Kostaki Economopoulos.
Is that still happening?
On the road tonight, Willie G. and Joey Molinaro at the Funny Bone in Cincinnati.
Did anybody take 4 seconds to put Kostaki and Greg into a machine that makes them look like a woman? Because gosh darn it, if that's not high comedy.
I bet that would be funny.
Josh, well done. And not to take away from that, there's tickets to the shows in Cincinnati in my Instagram bio at Willie.Griswold. Thank you very much.
We are, as we speak, transforming us.
Won't that be a riot? We look, because we're guys, but the picture's going to look like we're women.
He's really upset about it.
You think the Chinese were doing this? He's so upset.
I know.
He's convinced that You're convinced that your photograph has already been co-opted by the United
I'm more
States
convinced
government.
that this just isn't that funny, but I'm okay. But yes, I am convinced.
I don't know if it's funny or just interesting.
Josh,
I thought it was interesting.
Do you think it's funny if I download those apps every day and I sign in as Josh Arnold and I just just riddle it with your photos? Is that bad if I do that?
Which apps?
Facetune, Face Swap, Face China, pretty much any of them.
There's a Face China. Face China. Please don't put me on Face China.
Yeah, do you mind
wait a
if I do
minute.
that?
I'm sorry. They don't do a thing where they change your ethnicity, do they?
No.
I
that would be.
Whoa.
No one was making that joke, man.
That would be a problematic app.
Yeah. Jolson.com.
Jeez. Now that's funny.
right.
Is that right? Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh will serve a 3-game suspension to start the season as part of self-imposed penalties for NCAA recruiting infractions. This is much like you going out into the woods and choosing your own switch for someone to spank. It's the same thing. Michigan's move means Harbaugh will not be on the sideline for the second-ranked Wolverines' home games against East Carolina, UNLV, and Bowling Green. You know, that refers to a lawn, Bowling Green. It's very green. That's where they.
That's right.
Where they get.
Where your lawn bowl?
They would lawn bowl, yeah.
Bocce?
He'll be permitted to coach the team during the week, though, but not on the sideline during the game.
I've never bocceed. Have you, Willie?
Yes.
Bocce.
Fun?
And there was a British movie called Bowling, because that's what they call it. Vince Vaughn was in it, and we got a hold of it somehow.
Really?
And me and my brother were obsessed with this movie.
Huh.
And it was like dodgeball, but centered around bocce ball. And that sort of inspired it for maybe a 2-week kick. We got really into it.
It's funny?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. The movie's fun. And yeah, bocce's fun. But also, when you're a kid, you just get these sort of heavy balls, and then you and your brother get to kind of
throw them at each other.
It's a blast.
I like croquet. I don't play it nearly enough, though.
It is fun.
I'm not very good at it, but I like it.
I've always loved shuffleboard.
Is that
There you
right?
go.
We used to play that right there in the harbor in Harbor Springs.
Oh, I bet it's a beautiful experience there.
It must be.
This is the shuffleboard courts, I believe, are now gone.
What happened?
Replaced by
Pickleball.
very, very nice yachts, I think. But sorry.
Hey, I'm going to ask Willie's help to fill in the blanks of some of this, and I'm assuming you know this situation.
What's up?
Michael Jordan. Yes, that Michael Jordan might soon find himself in a surprising new chapter with his family. According to reports, Marcus Jordan, Michael's son, and Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, are now taking their relationship to the next level.
This is something.
Yeah, isn't it?
Couple was spotted enjoying a cozy dinner in West Hollywood, and the only thing, according to Marcus, the groom, the only thing they need is a venue, and they're going to get married. Now, Now, who are we to say maybe this is going to work out?
It absolutely could.
Absolutely.
In fact, I hope it does.
And she's let me look up. She's 48, and he's boy, and Scotty and Michael are.
Oh, they don't like each other much.
No, they don't like each other at all anymore.
So they won't be at the reception together?
I don't think they'll be together. I don't know.
Which
she's 48 and he's 32. So that's not
no,
absolutely not.
Good for her.
That's less of an age difference than her and Scotty, her original husband, right?
Oh, is it? Oh, you know what? It probably might be the same at least.
Scotty's
older.
70, 65, 70. So
it's got to be very similar. Yeah.
So there you go.
This time she's going.
When pressed about a wedding date, Michael's son Marcus revealed that the planning process was indeed underway. According to reports, though, all is not bliss. Michael Jordan has made his stance clear about this relationship, and it's not exactly a slam dunk. Jordan has.
They're going with. They're going to use a lot of basketball analogies.
Jordan has expressed his disapproval.
When you get to the paint part, we're taking it to the hole. Let me know.
Jordan expressed his disapproval on the connection during his recent a dinner in Paris, because if you're Michael Jordan, that's where you have dinner.
Where do you want to go tonight? Paris?
Paris. Let's go to Paris. Better make reservations.
Rome or Paris?
So I'll keep you posted. See when they get married.
Okay.
Boy, but she's Larsa has. Tom, your thoughts on? I don't know who she looks like, but it's a guy with big boobs. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, she's. What if somebody took her photo and made her a man? Into a man? Can you imagine?
They wouldn't have to do much, huh?
And Marcus looks a lot older than his 32 years.
Marcus looks a little bit like Tyler Perry.
A little bit.
Yeah. No, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Let him be.
Except he's next to a woman.
There you go.
Josh is on fire, some would say.
Well, I'm not the only one that knows he's gay, right?
That one was on fire. It was the previous one that we were all concerned about. Right now, we're going to break away from sports for just a moment.
Yeah, break me.
Because we had a request for this beautiful piece of work.
Coming this Thursday on ABC, he's the luckiest guy alive. It's Invisible Dave and his 2 stacked roommates.
Cindy, it's this darn brassiere. It keeps pinching.
Oh, yeah. Feeling fine.
Yeah, mine's pinching a bit, too. Let's just take them off. Okay.
Hello. He's living rent-free and getting an eyeful.
Cindy, what do you think of my new negligee? Do you think it fits? Oh, yeah, it looks great. What do you think of mine?
He's invisible and insatiable.
Gee, Cindy, this bed sure feels lumpy. Boy, that's uncomfortable.
Come to Papa. We love you once.
Invisible Dave and his 2 stacked roommates. Followed by the fast-paced action of pro basketball with a moral twist. Meet Carl Goodman, Amish power forward.
We have worked together, my friends. We shared the ball with he who was open, and were blessed when 2 points were bestowed upon us. Now we must pray.
Oh, merciful God above us. It's Carl Goodman, Amish power forward, right after Invisible Dave and his 2 stacked roommates. Thursday on ABC. Ye be thar.
Thank you very much. And a request from Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
It does remind you that the key to being invisible is to also stay silent.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, have you ever thought about if you were invisible, where you'd go, Josh?
Yeah, probably like the Area 51, Pentagon, that kind of. I'd probably check things.
Oh, go to the White House.
Yeah.
I would
know what's really going on.
Given the choice, I'd rather fly than be invisible.
Yeah, I would too, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, me too.
absolutely. There's nothing to be gained by being invisible. I've never understood your fascination.
What if you're invisible, but then you just go to the airport, walk right through, go to the Delta Lounge, and then you can get on a flight, and then you can fly wherever you want to go because you're invisible?
You evidently don't know who I am. I just go to the Delta Lounge.
He does it anyway.
This guy's a special guy.
Boiled eggs as far as the eye can see.
This guy's up to his neck in boiled eggs.
Oh,
I don't have any boiled eggs. I'm an idiot.
Nope.
Christy, where would you go if you were invisible?
I have no idea. I'm kind of with Josh. I'd like to know what's really going on in Washington.
Good
Kind
luck.
of see. Yeah, I know. Well, if you're invisible,
I bet they curse a lot.
you think?
So much.
So much.
So much.
Oh, you've heard some of those presidential tapes, and you pick a president.
Come on, Henry.
Yeah, come on, Henry. Don't be such a big pussy. It's only 200,000 people.
There's a show on one of the channels, 10 Things You Don't Know About History. Have you watched any of this?
I have watched that.
And John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon were really good friends.
Oh, yeah.
I had
They liked each other quite a bit at first.
I had no idea.
They played snooker.
Yeah, they were elected to Congress right around the same time, and they were really good buddies.
Pool
And
players.
Yeah.
They swapped wives.
They did not swap.
Jackie did not care for it.
No.
Well, I'm the loser tonight.
If he comes, he sweats so
Tricky
much.
indeed.
Yeah, I don't know why they call him Dick. I could barely find it.
It's not Dick, really. It's more like hang now.
I could barely find it.
Hung like a mosquito's nose.
Jack like a donkey.
Hey, here's a sports note.
Yeah.
Track for live horse racing in suburban Seattle turned prehistoric over the weekend as more than 200 people ran down the track dressed in those inflatable Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur costumes.
Usually, pretty amusing, I bet.
That's wacky, man.
Those are, despite
Funny.
what they are, they're hilarious.
They are funny.
The way they move is usually Giggle-worthy.
And there's a fad of people trying to scare other people on downtown streets, and they're trying to come around the corner and like it's real. Man, oh man, that's funny. People running out into traffic. Boy. There's nothing better than that. It was called the 2023 T-Rex World Championships at Emerald Downs this past Sunday. It ended in a photo finish with 3 competitors hitting the finish line together. Ocean Kim from Kailua, Hawaii, took top honors. The event started in 2017 as a pest control company's team building activity.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you are living in a home and you have Tyrannosaurus Rex as a pest, you need to get that.
That's immediately taken care of.
You need to get that taken care of right away.
It's very dangerous.
Racers come from all over the country, more than 20 states, to compete in this T-Rex running competition.
And it looks like they come out of the gate just like a horse.
In Seattle.
That's exactly half the states of our country.
Really?
The more you know.
Learn more at your local library. And that brings us to New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick says he was impressed with Taylor Swift's concert.
No kidding.
At Gillette Stadium. According to reports, Belichick said in 2016 that he doesn't do concerts, but he recently told an interviewer, Greg Hill, that he attended Taylor Swift's show back in May there in New England. The event coincided, you remember this, with heavy rains, but Taylor persevered and performed for over 3 hours, and Belichick was very impressed.
Cool.
As a matter of fact, he said, that was pretty impressive.
As he frowned.
And then he goes, well, actually, he said, that was pretty impressive. She's tough, man.
Did she sell merch with no sleeves?
That's dead on. That's a dead on.
Very good. I'm sorry, just what he liked it when she wore the sleeveless.
Yeah, does any of her merch have no sleeves?
Does he still cut the sleeves on? Yeah. I bet he does.
I have somebody.
Has to, man. That's his look.
He's like you.
Branded.
You don't like the gathering of your socks at the top with the elastic,
right?
And he doesn't like the sleeves around his wrist for on his hoodies. Are those cut off?
Yeah.
Well, you were wearing
those are loose, real loose. Yeah.
No shows there for
a while. All loosey goosey there,
man. Weird man.
Yeah. He's weird.
You see how distraught
we're all a little weird, aren't we?
Yeah, of course.
We're all dented cans, aren't we?
I'm a lot weird.
I get that Tim Burton attitude out of here.
I'm a lot.
What do you mean?
More sports coming up, including I'm Batman.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Michael Keaton.
Oh, wow.
I agree. He's the best.
A cool Batman story, actually. Also, once
and
again...
you like balls?
Balls.
Specifically, ping pong balls?
Oh, I thought you meant the testicles.
Also coming up, this is really kind of interesting. We have that survey about sex and music and what you like and how when people like the same type of music, they apparently have better sex. Also, stuff falling from the sky again. We'll find out what it is. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More Bob and Tom.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
ChewWorks.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. He's itching to get out of here. It's Chick McGee about to go on vacation. Christy Lee is right next to me. The guy doing the clapping is Josh Arlen.
It's the Bob and Tom dance.
I'm glad that we're back. I just suffered through 6 minutes of Josh and Christy shopping for candles.
No, we weren't. You weren't even paying attention.
Yes, and then Josh goes, "I've got a coupon."
No, we were looking for an avocado tool.
Yes.
You tool.
And you know what?
Oh, I'm
yes.
I do have a coupon, and what's wrong with that?
And he goes, "I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond today because I have a coupon." And he'll get a coupon.
I'm going to get candles and an avocado tool.
Yep.
What are the
a pennant, a T-shirt?
What kind of candle are you getting?
What flavor candle are you looking for?
I like pumpkin.
That's right.
Oh, now's a good time for that.
Yeah.
Good time of year.
I'd object, but I happen to have
Do you ever go into
pumpkin candle myself, so end of my
Do
objection.
you ever go into a store and pick up something and you don't really look at the price and you take it up to the register and they go $101.98 and you go, what?
What?
I did that.
$101.98?
I bought 2 candles. You know those 2 little wooden candles I have on the kitchen counter?
Yes.
Those are $50 a piece.
No kid. I mean,
I couldn't believe
That's why off the air I asked Christy, why are candles $95?
Yeah. And I said, what?
Because people are stupid enough to
And
pay it.
being a media darling, I couldn't say, well, I just need to put this back.
Yeah.
I'd rather not pay $50 for a candle. But I said, I'd wipe my butt with 20s. I don't care.
Boy,
Now, was it an anatomically correct phallic candle of some sort?
Yes, I could use it to aid my masturbation. That's right.
Oh.
I should probably use
Something
help
from the
instead of-
Liberace.
Christy, to answer your question,
What was my question?
when you guys were
you.
talking about avocados, you asked if there was an avocado vodka. 10 best avocado drink alcohol recipes. There are, yes,
You can
something
make
called
drinks with-
avocado
I'm
vodka.
sorry, what? Avocado too, Tom.
No.
I think Chick does also.
Avocado. That's a Russian bluegrass band. Now avocado.
Avocado, Uvacock, we've all
That's a
avocado.
Genesis song, isn't it?
Yo. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
I'm sick of being sick. I've been in my bed all week. I feel like dick. I'm sick of my TV. Now I'm hooked on all the soaps on ABC. I try to read a magazine or hear the radio or watch the Bad News Bears again on HBO. I'm sick of being home, 'cause you think of stupid things when you're alone. I'm sick of this old house, and today I might try on my wife's new blouse. I saw 2 women fight like cats on Jerry Springer's show because their mom was sleeping with their older brother Joe. I'm sick of feeling bad, but at least my older brother's not my dad. I'm sick of these 4 walls, and my arms are tired of playing with my dog. I'm sick.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bob and Tom. You can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
And with us in the studio, we have a distinguished actor and comedian. He is John Witherspoon.
My 11-year-old, he's go to private school. Only reason to go to private school is my mother-in-law helps pay half. Little rich kids go there. I see Warren Beatty all the time.
Oh, yeah?
I see Warren Beatty there. He's and Annette Bening. And my son talks like this. Father, Father.
Would you like a toddy?
Father, my friends are going to Spain for the summer. Where are we going? I said, Compton. Where we going?
Compton.
Back to Detroit.
Back to Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something. I'm going to give you that 2 left boots with one of them with a high heel.
That's right.
Nice. So comedian Alan Havey joins us. What else is on your mind? What are you talking about these days?
Oh, my girlfriend wants to have kids now, and I don't want kids. You know, kids are spoiled today. I don't know what happened. I guess children had a major coup about 12 years ago. Spoiled little bastards. When a kid's bad, what do they tell them now?
No, time out.
Time out. What the hell is that?
Time out.
Yeah, I had time out when I was a kid. I'd wake up and go, what happened?
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and
Friends.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Well, you know how every now and then we'll do the show, and during the course of the show, we have something that takes over the show, and then we lose control of the show, and then a life of its own. Well, Hi, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
She's at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold, and we have pictures of us as women.
Now, I know this is radio, but I forget who brought this up. There is some AI computer-generated photographs of NFL quarterbacks as if they were women, and it's very interesting, a very interesting transformation. We have asked our staff to quickly work on this, and they have done...
Not disappointed. It's amazing.
Versions of several of our staff people and friends as ladies.
Right.
I'm looking at Ace Cosby.
Ace.
You look like a rapper. You look like you'd be a female hip-hop artist.
Man,
Oh,
your
yeah,
brain
a
is
little
just
bit.
problematic.
Yeah.
No, really, I think he does.
Oh, no. Ace is she's so hot.
She's
Yeah.
so hot.
Where are these?
She looks like a Janet Jackson or
I
something.
think,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
looks like a Kardashian cousin. A
Yeah,
little bit.
there you go.
Yeah. Where are these?
There you go,
We're
Ace.
just getting them
They're
organized.
on your phone, Pat.
was hot.
Not on my phone.
I know, but
Yeah,
man.
they are.
Pat, they're on your phone.
They're on your phone, Pat.
All right.
Spangle.
Ace
No one
is-
needs to
Ace-
yell at me.
Ace, it's, real
How
sexy.
do you look at pictures on your phone?
And I get that vibe, too, kind of a En Vogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I look
Never
anything
gonna
like
get
this
it, never
girl.
gonna get it. You look great as a
Chick,
woman.
you're also one of the most gorgeous women.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think that... All right, maybe... well,
they
I'll
de-aged
take
you
it.
and took your beard off.
They
so.
de-aged me.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You know, very few people reach my age. You know that,
Yeah,
Tom.
Pat, you look like a blow-up doll.
I feel like one of some bits.
These are pretty
And
good.
the boy version of Christy Lee.
Oh, I look terrible.
You look like your nephew.
No, Christy, you look just like your nephew. I was just going to say that.
Looks like
Yeah.
a barista.
Oh, you look like somebody I want to beat up bad.
Hey, Chris, come here. This is my sidewalk. Were you walking on it? Yep.
Chick, you're a knockout.
Yeah, you are.
I don't. I tell you who's hot is Tom Griswold.
As a
He
woman.
looks like the girl next door. Yeah.
And then Willie looks like he's this super happy, like president of the class. He has been the reinforcements in his loose leaf notebook.
You really
organized.
do.
Thank you very much.
You're president of your class.
I was president of my class.
Editor of the newspaper.
I was not editor of the newspaper.
You're doing it all, man.
You can see all these on Instagram and Facebook on the
Okay.
Bob and Tom pages.
Kostaki
and Warren are hilarious.
I look like the female coworker in every romantic comedy that's ever been made.
Yeah. You look like you're the secretary at the New
Yeah.
Yorker.
You should go get him, honey.
Yeah.
But I just got the original Chick. It looks like Chick got de-aged and face-tuned. And I feel like other people are getting a little...
This one looks more like me. It's a little chubbier. I like this one better.
Chick's is the
chubby one.
Least likely. And
What do you
then
mean?
Yours, I don't think looks anything like you.
No, I'm getting lost in my eyes right now.
That is better. The new one is better. Of Chick.
Jess Hooker looks like she's playing in a band in Seattle.
I'm not kidding. She's like my brother. She looks like Joey Wednesday. She is Joey Wednesday.
She looks like her brother. It's amazing.
And she looks like my youngest brother.
Tom looks like Katie Couric a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, and Greg Warren looks identical, man or woman.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't. He
All
looks
they
like,
did was put hair on her.
It's just.
Hey, let his hair grow out.
It just looks like Greg Warren wearing a wig.
Except the picture of him as a female looks like he's wearing less mascara.
I think we're done here.
Ace, you're so hot. And the one thing they didn't switch in the app.
Can't get over how hot Ace
You
is.
still have your name tag, and it says Ace. And it's so confusing to me.
Feel free to use that tonight. What? The line?
Oh, the line, not for
you thought I was talking about...
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I'm beating it hard to you later.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Josh,
there's a song title, I'm Beating It Hard to You. Write that down, Pat.
Josh, you look exactly. Yeah, your sister, and you're in every rom-com ever made.
Yeah.
You're what's her name? The married to Dax Shepard. You're her best friend.
Yeah.
In all those movies. Yeah.
Oskay looks like he serves at Denny's and snorts Adderall in between the shifts. Female Oskay? Do you guys see that a little bit?
I'm trying to find that one.
It's really something.
Wow. I like Pat as a guy with no hat. He looks like Bruce Willis.
I do too. I don't know why you wear that hat. You should
Because I have a
embrace.
big head. That's a very good picture. I have a huge head.
Is that
That is all in your head.
That's
You
a
do
good
not.
angle. It's a good angle of Pat.
Yeah.
And then
40
Pat as
shots
a
to
woman
get
does look like the face of one of those expensive blow-up dolls. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be mean here.
Except the mouth is closed.
Well, one of the expensive blow-up dolls.
Oh, yeah.
Not
You
the-
hit a button and her mouth opens.
Yeah, not the face, yeah.
I don't think maybe they should have airbrushed Jess Hooker's boobs out when they made her a man. I don't know.
Oh, are they still?
A little bit, yeah. Holy heck. Okay.
It looks like some Euro trash guy on a Greek island dating some superstar.
You all right?
Sorry. Let's move forward here.
You really hate Eurotrash. Wow.
I've said this before many times. We need to have some sort of professional therapist on staff 24 hours a day, 7 days. The stuff that we say.
Well, let's move forward here. We have we've posted these photographs of the AI treatment of each of us.
Tom Barry has written in, wants to know if we should call the female version of Chick McGee Chick McGee. I think he's right.
Oh. I've been made fun of.
Or Chick McShee.
Why would they call a guy Chick? Well, I know. Why don't you shut up?
Yeah. Always shows.
How about that?
They cry.
Look at this. Here we go.
Day.
Stupid world record. A man from Georgia has broken the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of Batman memorabilia.
Oh, yeah?
Brad Ladner. A record title with a collection of 8,226 individual pieces relating to Batman.
Wow.
Whoa.
8,226.
Yeah, well, I bet he has a lot of unopened Batman condoms down in his basement.
Well, sure, those are, collectibles. You want to save those.
Of course.
Yes, yeah. Mint
Get
in
your
boxes
regular Trojans.
Well, you got to keep in the package, though.
Yeah.
They're much more.
Have you seen this picture of this guy? Yeah, he can call it the Batcave, but it's still Mom's basement, if you ask me.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take a black light to that collection.
Oh, you think he's sullies the product, as it were?
You mean
puts on the suit, and goes
DNA's it up? Boy, oh boy.
What'd you say? What was your phrase, Josh? I'm beating it hard to you.
And who were you saying that about? Ace?
Ace, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
The female Ace.
Well, that.
Either way.
You know what?
That makes it okay.
Now that I've seen that picture and now that I look at him, it doesn't matter to me. I just want some of that Ace.
Ace does look more handsome now.
I don't know where the Old West Willie as a girl came from, but don't take this the wrong way, Willie. I'm in love with this woman.
It's, you know what, dude? And I hate
really
to say
is.
it kind of matches my current body type. My hips could, if I had a dress that bowed like that, that's exactly how I would
You look like a suffragette.
You got baby-making hips, babe.
I look like I'm at Whole House. I'm putting up the literature on the walls at Whole House.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? Go with God. There you go. Boy, oh boy. That is really... more sports coming up, including a world record from someone we haven't heard from in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really dumb.
We'll rush right back.
Yeah, this guy, this kid with the Batman collection, I saw a whole bunch of Batman stuff over the weekend at the famous Children's Museum. This guy, I mean, he's just got everything. He must have Bruce Wayne money.
Yes.
You would have to
be able to afford this Batman collection. But again, I think he probably doesn't put the stuff on late at night by himself.
He actually owns Burt Ward. Isn't that wild? Yeah, he keeps them.
As I understand, Burt Ward can be bought. His wife bought him.
When we come back, all this is coming up, including comedians Greg Warren and Kostaki Economopoulos. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom.
Last time you were here,
yes,
you got talking about catchphrases.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even sure you remember this.
In fact,
I remember it.
We actually use it.
We use it a lot.
Right now.
And
how's that working for you?
You know, I got to say that, you know, I'm a comic, so everything, and when I improvise something, it's a throwaway. And I'm certain that I've thrown away my career and the potential for a decent career 100 times. I've had people say to me, you know, that baked bean bit, the funniest thing I have, and I don't know what they're talking about. You know, because it's like, you know, I got my stuff, and then I got my, because you had that guy on from Bruce Springsteen earlier.
Sure.
And he was talking about working with the boss, and the boss way he works a set list. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say I'm like Bruce Springsteen, but I'm like Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
You change it up every night.
I have a set list, and then I'm willing to.
Then you never follow it. Yeah.
You know, I'll do what I need to do. I'll do whatever I got. It's like making love. You know.
But you do it
right now.
Oh, that's right.
See, we love that phrase, and you've given it up. Then we were hoping.
I did it. You know, and when I did,
there's no right now T-shirts.
When I did the Bob and Tom Show tour, I don't know if I told you I did it.
Sure.
And Chick introduced me. He introduced me with that catchphrase.
Oh yeah, it's starting. It's starting.
Is it Sweeping America?
And
we want to. We'll bring you back on the tour, but only if we can do the right now thing.
Oh, look!
Could I hear
what I gotta do?
Could I hear the baked bean bit right
now? Because you know, sometimes my mom used to make baked beans with her special sauce.
Yeah,
which was mustard, ketchup, and sugar. And she would, you know, she goes, go on to the dinner, come here right now. And she had this really deep voice. That's before she stopped smoking.
Yeah.
She was a Pall Mall babe.
Wow. Did the sugar make the beans
Brown sugar.
Sweet?
It was a brown sugar. It was like the best thing in the world. And my father was overweight, and so my father, and no matter what, she couldn't do any wrong. You know, this is the greatest thing I ever, you know, it's mustard and ketchup and
brown sugar.
A lot of sugar in there.
And some Campbell's baked beans. And he we could have, if God bless my father, may he rest in peace. He would have been happy with a trough.
Fill with oats.
And I'll tell you something. My father lived for dinner.
Did he?
Mustard?
Yeah.
Because my father, you know, my father was. He was a real man. He was a Marine Corps lieutenant colonel. We've talked about this before.
Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
My father was in World War II. My grandfather World War I. I enlisted in the Army out of high school. Just missed Vietnam. But I was in time for our country's war on drugs.
How'd you do?
Technically, I fought for the other side.
We have to take a break right now.
Right now.
and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
In the studio with us, comedian Mike McRae. I understand you're a big Indiana Jones guy. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite movie series ever, man. And those movies are always like, when I went to college, I would watch those all the time. I'd be like that would be the professor to have for any kind of class. Because he just, every semester, he just, takes off for 3 or 4 weeks to save the world or find some Inca staff in Peru or something, Like he walks into the first day. All right, class, my name's Dr. Indiana Jones. I'll be your professor for Archaeology 101. His dad busts in the door. Junior! Dad, I'm teaching class here. Junior, there's no time. The Rommel Zombie's about to uncover the Sword of Destiny in a Vandalic horde in Tunisia. Look, I can't just go chasing after some sword all the time. It's not just any sword, Junior. It's Balmung. Balmung. The legendary sword of Siegfried, bestowed by his widow upon Theodoric the Ostrogoth before the slaughter of the Burgundians, and then lost for 1,000 years. Class is like, I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, go find it. Go save the world. We'll be here when you get back. We'll be at the bar, or the speakeasy, or whatever they had back then. Perfect. Class is partying afterwards. Hey, man, what I tell you every semester?
Hi, this is Augie Smith, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Can I just say that I really love doing this program?
Oh, thank you.
As a comedian, this is like such a fun. It's actually entertaining and fun to do it. And as a comedian, you do a lot of shows, and I did a radio program a few weeks ago. And they introduced me as the bad boy of comedy. I never said I was the bad boy of anything, nor do I want to be introduced as such.
Where'd they get
Only in comedy do you ever hear that. You never hear that in other professions. You never hear, he's the bad boy of gynecology. See the guy putting on his gloves with his fingers cut off?
Had his finger in a dike.
I actually I have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Hi, this is Andy Kindler, and this is a different register in my voice. And you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Window Nation.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Chicky.
There's Ace Cosby.
Mr. McGee.
Thank you, sir. I am Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Once again, it's a very visual thing that we have done today. Someone had taken various NFL quarterbacks and transformed them magically with computer stuff to make them look like they were ladies. That has now been, the first round of this has been done to our staff and those of us in this room right now.
Staff.
And including a couple of our guests coming up today, Greg Warren, Kostaki Economopoulos. I highly recommend the viewing of these. They are posted on our various social media platforms. Very interesting. And Christy as a boy.
Yeah. Sorry, Eric. I look just like you.
You do look just like your nephew. Yeah, absolutely. It's really interesting stuff, but it's obviously quite visual.
Give it a look.
Give it a look. See,
mildly amusing.
It's fun. Josh finds it mildly amusing. Okay, very good.
Anyone can do it. Takes no skill or art.
Yet it's fun. Okay, we have Chick McGee at the sports desk. What have you got, Chick?
We've got a world record, Tom. Stupid world record. David Rush and Jonathan Hollywood Hannon have teamed up to tackle another ping pong ball record. The two broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to bounce 5 ping pong balls into 5 glasses with a time of 1.5 seconds.
Wow. That's fast.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
According to Dave, the road to the record was not without several plot twists. The pair first broke the record for the fastest time to bounce these ping pong balls into the glasses, a time of 2.87 seconds. But their time was bested by the Harlem Globetrotters with a time of 2.18. David noticed that the Trotters had bent the rules by launching a ball before the next ball and had entered the previous glass. A clear rule-breaking. Guinness authorities, though, introduced a new category for alternating turns that allowed David and Jonathan to keep their original record title, but that meant they lost the record under the original title.
Yeah, so they've redone it. They're great at it. These guys would be sober and boring at beer pong.
So, the new record, David Rush, Jonathan Hollywood Hannon, 1.5 seconds, 5 ping pong balls into 5 glasses.
God.
I don't see you playing beer pong.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Ready, fellas? Here they go. We're watching them right now.
So they both go at the same time.
These guys would clean up at the fair. They would have all the goldfish.
They're not throwing them; they're just bouncing.
So when you throw the ping pong ball into the glass, is the glass holding the goldfish?
Yes.
Does it bounce and then go in, or is that the key?
You can do any way you want to.
Has anyone ever hit a goldfish with a ping pong ball and killed it?
Mm-hmm. Like a Randy Johnson thing?
Oh.
I don't know.
Bird.
Those goldfish will die on their own pretty quick.
Yeah, they don't need no ping pong.
You still have a couple?
Down to 2.
Down to 2. Well, those 2 are...
I bet they're going to stick around for a while.
I hope so. Got a little aquarium for them, little filter. We're trying to keep
You find it
them
relaxing to watch them? I do. Don't you like watching fish?
I love watching fish. What are their names?
Sparkles, I think, is the one.
Sparkles and Zippy the Pinhead.
Zippy's kind of funny. He's got a weird-shaped head.
This record,
he looks just like his name.
This ping pong ball record would be a lot more interesting if it were 2 ladies in Tijuana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Have you ever seen that?
It's a hell of a show.
You haven't seen that video. Chicken, I watched it.
act.
She shot a ping pong ball all the way across the room.
And the
Not
thing
using her
about
hands.
that performance.
It was impressive.
It was in a theater.
Yeah.
And it was like vaudeville. I mean, these people were dressed up, men and women. Am I wrong, chick?
No.
It was.
That's wild.
She did, she shot pool. She ping pong balls and, for some reason, lotion.
Lotion.
Cold cream.
Yeah.
Shot across the room.
Cool.
What a talent.
And it was like in the 50s or 60s. I mean, it was a long time ago.
You'd hear a... and then...
that was Honeysuckle Divine.
Is that what that was her name? Yeah.
The beginning of the end of civilization as we know it. Well, thank you very much. Is that sports?
People looked rather civilized in the crowd.
I wonder if you could do that with your anus.
I'm sure.
Kind of.
I imagine that the ramp up to that to develop the skill where you weren't.
I bet you heard a lot of. Oh, there's been an accident.
How does she shoot stuff out of there? Because
with time to move forward.
Potential
here.
space.
Is that sports?
Wow. You know there are people that can fart on command.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always be a good sport. Christy.
Now, where do I go from there? National Cinema Day is this Sunday, August 27th. Cinema.
Oh.
With discounted tickets being offered in theaters nationwide.
Should be free.
I could bring you some cinema to go with your cinema.
Cinema.
That sounds nice.
Theater owners announced that all movies in all formats at all showtimes will be $4. More than 3,000 theaters are participating, which accounts for most of the cinemas in the United States, including the leading chains AMC and Regal.
Okay.
So it's what now?
National Cinema Day, $4 tickets.
I thought you said National Enema Day for $4.
Oh, my God.
That'd be pretty cheap. Think they'd line up for that?
I might give it a shot for $4.
I would think it would be packed, right?
Yeah. Will.
$4 a ticket?
And this is good. I'm glad. Give some families and folks a chance.
I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree?
I think the cinema is a private experience that I enjoy much more in my home by myself
I agree.
than going to a theater.
You're wrong.
and people taking their shoes off and talking.
People don't take their
Don't
shoes
you love it, though,
off?
when there's a certain movie and people applaud at the end?
Yeah.
No.
You get popcorn and you get drinks and...
I can't cry openly in a theater.
Yeah, you can.
I have to hide my face in my popcorn.
Yeah.
And while I'm down there, I'm eating the popcorn.
Oh, I cry. It doesn't. I once had an usher ask if I was okay.
Good for
It
you,
was at
Josh.
I watched Fruitvale Station, and I was crying so hard. And, the usher came up to me and asked if I was
Have
all
you
right.
Have you ever cried at a movie, Tom?
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to give it some thought, but I know I have. Yeah.
I'm a big crier.
I am too.
I cry in every movie. I cried
I do
in
too.
Despicable Me 2, The Rise of Gru.
I cried in Showgirls.
I didn't cry. I was sad that there were no laughs in that. But I
Did
was,
you cry in Showgirls because you actually spent money on it?
I saw that opening night in the theater.
You did not.
No.
And the hardest we laughed during that movie was it was packed
from beginning to end.
The pool scene where she's really
it was packed.
overacting.
And my halfway through the movie, it was like very, very quiet in the theater, and there was and my buddy knocked over his beer bottle on accident, and you just heard it roll from the back to the front of the theater.
So funny.
Hey, Elizabeth Berkley is great.
She's very attractive.
Well,
sure.
There you go. Cementing her reputation as mediocre.
Cinema day. $4 a ticket?
$4.
And some are also doing $4 sodas and popcorn.
Oh, nice.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like the. It's you don't get as distracted if you're trying to watch a movie. If I am at the house, I can't. I got to go water the plants. Got to go walk the dog. I got to go.
I would vote for a referendum or a law or a bill that would keep you from ever attending a movie.
Fair.
Why don't you put a seatbelt on your chair at home? That way you don't get back up.
I think it's the only. I can't imagine how many movies you've spoiled for people.
I went to Oppenheimer, didn't open my phone, turned it off, didn't get out, didn't go to the bathroom.
Didn't say anything?
When you open your phone, though, I know you say you behaved yourself at Oppenheimer. Do you do the big sigh and then start rifling through your phone?
If it's a bad kids movie and I'm in the last row, I'll do that, but that's it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move forward here. Christy, what have you got coming up?
Coming up, there's a restaurant in China that actually offers to wash your hair after lunch so you don't go back smelling like food.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Cool. Interesting.
Sounds good. I like that.
Wouldn't that be great?
Somebody wash my hair?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
then kiss me?
Well, speaking of food, that's perfect timing because we're talking about the end of summer. You want to get all that great summertime time in. So that means you don't want to waste a lot of time going to the grocery store. That's where HelloFresh comes in once again. HelloFresh has a new code for big savings. I'm talking about saving half the cost. It's the code is 50 BT Show. So go to HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. What's at stake? Well, they've got all these new quick and easy options, including breakfasts and lunches. By the way, this is 25% cheaper than most delivery and even less expensive than grocery shopping. Willie, what are you working on over there?
Check out the beef flauta supreme with pico de gallo and smoky red pepper crema. HelloFresh sends you 8 ingredients. Put those together in 4 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious dinner you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
HelloFresh, once again, that new code is 50BT Show. So you go to HelloFresh.com/50BT Show, America's #1 meal kit. And they've got every kind of food you'd want, from vegan over that way all the way over there to good old-fashioned comfort food. You can swap your proteins. They make it really easy. And now, did I mention free shipping and half price? That's HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Coming up, comedian Greg Warren. We'll talk with Greg as a man, and we'll show him a picture of him as a lady.
Oh, yeah.
When we come back on. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom.
One of the things I like about you is you don't necessarily lower your sights when it comes to some of the things you do. You're willing to go out on a limb.
Oh, I have no sights.
You're willing to go out
blind.
You're willing to go out on a limb and do an impression that perhaps most people aren't going to pick up on.
I'm fearless,
and I respect you for that.
Thank you.
Especially when there's a high quality to the message, and of course, I'm referring to Gregory Peck.
Oh, yes.
Now, Gregory Peck,
Gregory
Peck, not familiar to everybody necessarily, a brilliant actor.
Not everyone knows who he is.
That's right. But if there was a period of time in which he was a big leading man.
Mm-hmm. He was one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
And he was in something you don't see much anymore unless you look hard, and that is what I would call an important movie.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great movies out there, usually
The Omen,
independent movies.
No, Boys from Brazil.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, I don't mean the...
okay.
But you know what I'm saying. There are a lot of great movies out there these days, but they tend to kind of, you got to look for them. A lot of the stuff that gets a lot of publicity is just a bunch of crap with a bunch of crashes and the same old junk. But...
To Kill a Mockingbird was a great film.
One of the great films of all time. And,
Yes.
and you do one of the few tributes to it.
Well, yeah, it's a great movie. You learn a lot about tolerance and diversity from it and stuff. But it was made in like 1960 or whatever. And America's changed a lot since then. There's a lot of groups in this country, not even just racial or ethnic groups, but groups of people who define themselves a certain way. And a new one pops up every week. We're like, all right, we're weird, but you better like us, or you're a jerk. Like, all right, we'll write you down on the list. Yeah. If they made To Kill a Mockingbird now, it'd be like 10 hours long to cover all these different groups.
How true.
Atticus Finch would be out there telling his little daughter.
Now, Scout, remember how I told you that black folks are just the same as we are, but to treat them with respect. Well, the same goes for these Shiite fundamentalists who just moved in across the streets. They just believe different things than we do. So if you see them out there stoning one of their women to death for sneezing on Wednesday, you pay them no mind. Nobody likes a nosy Nelly. And in this house over here live coprophiliacs. Those are people who derive sexual pleasure from human feces. Now, just because they're unrepentant dump truckers, then we're not, doesn't mean that we are somehow better than they are. They work hard, like all Americans, to put food on their table so they can eat it and poop it out and have sex. I don't know how it works.
I don't want to know how it works.
There's have to be tolerance.
No Oscars for that movie.
No. Mike McRae.
How about that?
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond.
Real, natural, earthborn diamond.
For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Well, I watch, I'm home during the day a lot, and I have a little ritual called watching 8 hours of Law and Order in a row on cable. Because you can. Yeah. Law and Order, yes. Law and Order, yes. Law and Order, yes. Charmed, crap, it's over. But I love Law and Order because it's ripped from today's headlines. You know? You take some news story that's going on, then they change the names up a little bit, then they make that the plot for the episode. The thing about Law and Order is, though, every episode has to involve a murder. And even if there's not a murder in the news story they're talking about, they just go ahead and add a murder into what happened.
Okay.
And, which has got to piss off the people in the news story, because they're watching. Fred Thompson and Sam Waterston are hashing out the case.
Now, Jack, I'm afraid you're going to have a political firestorm on your hands if you insist on prosecuting this as a first-degree murder trial.
Politics is your area, not mine, Arthur. It's my job to convince a jury that the governor of New York was caught with a high-priced call girl and then murdered her.
Elliot Spitzer is sitting home saying, whoa, I didn't murder her, all right? Everyone knows you're talking about me here. You're not fooling anyone with this Elliot Bitzer character. Yeah. He should sue Law and Order, which would be an episode of CSI New York. I don't know how the jurisdictions work.
Thus concludes another exciting
quick episode of Biff Whiskey,
Frontier Lifeguard.
Thank you very much.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Oh, yeah. And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives?"
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney. And
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's over there in the performance room. There's Willie Griswold.
My man.
There's the one, the only Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Ace Cosby's here.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold with our special guest, the Bob and Tom legend.
We are joined via satellite by, the stern-looking Greg Warren with the Warren Report. Greg is one of my favorite comedians. You'll find Greg floating around in the ether with his latest comedy special entitled The Salesman. Also, the one before that is Where the Field Corn Grows. Both worthy of your pursuit. Where do they find those, Greg Warren?
You can find them both on YouTube now.
Terrific.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, are you upset because we posted the altered photographs of Greg Warren and the rest of us, actually, as we sort of swapped genders, if you will? We have Christy as a man. We have Greg Warren as a woman. And I noticed yours changes the least.
Yeah, you just look like you have longer hair. That was it.
And Josh, how did you describe it?
Except that as a woman, it looks like you're wearing less eyeliner. Greg often gets.
I want to make sure you heard that, Greg.
He often gets accused.
Yeah, no, I heard it, Tom. Yeah, yes, I fair featured. I'm effeminate, is what you guys are saying, which fine. Yeah. No, I thought that most of you guys were better looking women than I was, but. Yeah, Tom, I thought you might have made a fine-looking woman, actually.
Thank you. These are posted, by the way, on our various social media platforms. You can see what we'd look like as ladies, and in the case of Christy, as a gent.
Yeah.
And the Jess Hooker, et cetera, et cetera. So check that out. How are you?
Yeah, Christy looked like a dork as a guy.
Thanks.
A real dingus.
Yeah.
You just want to smack him.
Well, sorry, Eric.
What's new in your life, Greg? You're out on the road?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Traveling quite a bit, man. A lot.
And you're going to be in Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, nice.
Coming up starting Thursday night, right?
Yes. Yeah. Pretty excited about that.
Now, is that a very hot spot in Arizona?
Yeah, I would imagine it's right around 120.
Oh, boy. That's hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I went to Iraq several years ago, so it's probably not hotter than that. But,
yeah, no.
That's toasty.
Yeah.
You'll be at the Improv in Tempe, Arizona. What is your topic today?
Well, I wanted to talk about the sense of smell.
Oh, the olfactory.
Yeah. No, the sense of smell.
Sorry, Greg.
All right. I don't know if you guys saw this thing going around the internet last week. It made me curious. There's this woman who all of a sudden thought that her husband smelled horrible. And her friends and family were like, no, he doesn't. He smells fine. And she was like, no, he smells horrible. And then 3 or 4 years later, he got Parkinson's.
Oh,
weird. And then she went to this Parkinson's support group meeting, and she was like she was blown away by the worst smell of her life. And then she talks to the medical community and finds out she has this thing where she can detect Parkinson's within somebody.
My God.
She can smell whether somebody's going to get Parkinson's in the future.
Whoa.
Yes, this is a real thing. Her name is Joy Milne. It was going around the internet last week. And I just want to say that is an amazing power. And you better hope she's a good person. Because,
wow, good point.
That is a power that could be misused. Like that she could be at the fair this weekend. You're like, 500. I'll tell you whether you got Parkinson's. 500. Yeah, you got Parkinson's. Well, when am I going to get it? That's another 500. That's going to be another 500.
That's amazing.
Is that the only thing that she can detect?
That I'm aware of, Tom.
Well, that and bad fish.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You know, there's probably some guy that's like, she's like, oh, you got Parkinson's. They're like, no, that's just Larry. He never showers.
I'm a fishmonger at the Seattle market.
Yeah.
Well, Greg Warren is our guest. And Greg, by the way, is also going to be in Appleton, Wisconsin at the famous Skyline Club.
Oh, it's a great place.
Thursday, September 7th.
Can't wait.
Through Saturday, September
Appleton.
9th. The Skyline
I'm excited
Club
about that one.
in Appleton. Now, do you have a good sense of smell, Greg? I know you were a
I think
wrestler.
so.
Did you?
I don't know.
What does that have to do with wrestling?
You have a good sense of smell.
I think what
Greg?
Tom's suggesting is that if
I know you were a wrestler,
if you had too acute of smell, that you might get some whiffs of things you didn't want to get
Actually,
whiffs
what I
of.
was going for, I can remember back in the day, there were certain wrestlers that would deliberately not bathe. Days before matches so that they would
I've
stink.
heard about this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about this sort of thing.
Greg, were you ever forced up against your opponent's perineum?
Not that I'm aware of, Chick. It's you don't.
He was
really
never
think about
forced up against it.
All right, Josh.
Oh, look at this compromising position I found myself in.
Not the
Willie.
tank drop.
Don't pin me.
Please don't.
This isn't how I saw this report going.
And whatever you do, don't kiss me. Okay.
I'm sorry, we've interrupted your report. Get back to the.
No, that's all right. Have you guys heard that thing where, like, they say dogs can smell cancer?
Yes.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Which then I have testicular cancer. There's no doubt about it. For sure.
Many dogs.
Dogs like that groin area of yours, do they?
Yeah, they just go right for it. It freaks me out now since I've heard that. I'm like, this is terrible.
And you're like, dog, no, don't lick my face. No.
Greg, who's the comedian? Is a really nice guy and very funny. Doesn't have a sense of smell.
I don't know.
Stout, Ryan Stout.
Ryan Stout, yes.
Yeah.
Stout doesn't smell?
Right. Yeah, he has no sense of smell.
There's a name for that.
Sonorous something.
Anosmia.
Anosmia, that's it.
I'm not sure, but
You're
yeah,
right.
he's and then you tried to describe what smelling is like, and it's weird.
Doesn't that affect the way things taste to him?
Yes, he said it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Did you know that there's smell training that you can go through to sharpen your sense of smell, especially for old people? Old people tend to lose their sense of smell a little bit earlier, and it can be a sign of Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. And what they do is they have these people actively sniffing and concentrating on smells twice a day. And it works. And it doesn't just improve their smell sense, it improves their verbal skills more than like Sudoku.
Wow.
And this is this practice was pioneered in Germany. So I would imagine it's sort of an exacting regimen. What do you smell, old man? I think that's blueberry pie. Nine, boysenberry, back of the line.
On these, do they do primarily positive smelling things, or do they give them things that smell rancid or?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Rotting or flatulence?
I hope not.
Wasn't there a famous scratch and sniff card with a movie?
Yeah. Smell-o-vision.
And one of the cards had dog manure or something.
Yeah, I think it was what the hell's that guy?
Philadelphia with Tom Hanks?
The guy's name.
Oh, the guy from Baltimore.
Yeah. John Waters.
John Waters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funny looking guy.
Yeah.
Very funny guy.
Very funny. Now, Josh, you don't like the smell of cologne, right?
Right. I believe I actually have an allergy to it.
Yeah, and your old roommate and my buddy Sean O'Brien likes to wear that stuff.
Yes, he does.
Got in the car a couple weeks ago to go on a trip, like a 5-hour car trip to do a gig. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. He's like, what? I'm like, you smell like the counter at Dillard's. Like, what's going on? He's like, hey, man, this is a $500 bottle of cologne. I'm like, well, you used 430 of it tonight.
Yeah, he never got it. That it was way too much.
Now, are you a cologne guy, Greg? I don't see you using a splash on or.
I think I might start though. I might.
Brute.
I might.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might start, man. I'm thinking it's time.
How do you decide?
I don't know, man.
Go
I was
to
going to
Dillard's
see.
and you try on all the fragrances.
I know when I was in high school, heavy on the Brute and the green plastic bottle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Willie, are you a smell guy?
Not particularly, but maybe it's I've been kind of trained not to be a smell guy.
Oh, yeah. Tom doesn't like that stuff, right?
I mean, you have many times before a middle school dance, I walked out of, when Cheech and Chong would, open their van and all the smoke would come out?
Yeah.
I'd be spraying myself with Axe body spray, and just a wave of cool blue ice would hit the hallway. Just get yelled at.
I mean, I can remember a couple proscriptions as a dad. At one point, we got a letter, I don't know if you remember this, Willie, not allowing the Pokemon cards at the pool. I don't know if you remember this. And then I remember getting one not allowing any Axe products to be used at school.
Why can't you have Pokemon cards at the pool?
It became, I guess there was a lot of hostility engendered by the. Yeah, I
wasn't plugging the filter.
My question is, my question is, Tom Griswold's got enough juice in that time to overrule that rule. The Pokemon rule.
Oh, no.
He got Bob's favorite soup discontinued from a restaurant.
Right?
So here's the real question, Greg. When when Willie Phase 1 was coming up, these guys had all those Pokemon cards. We put them in these special notebooks. I've got to find those things. We've been looking for them for years.
Well, you just moved. You have.
They weren't in the move. They must be in Sam's basement because I'm sure we've got some pretty valuable cards in there because God knows we bought them.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you might. Did you guys know that certain hotels have signature smells?
I didn't.
Yes, the Sheraton, fig and clove.
Oh.
4 Points is cinnamon. Westin is white tea. Red Roof Inn, dead hooker.
Now, are these scents, these smells? Are they somehow piped into the air filtration system?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah,
they did that. They actually piped in during the 2009 World Series. The Tampa Rays piped in a smell called Citrus Burst, which, if you know how many fans the Tampa Rays get, it might have been just one guy eating an orange. You can't smell when you're sleeping.
I didn't know that.
Now, I've had smells wake me up.
Yeah, I was going to say. I've had a dog wake me up.
You didn't.
Really?
Can't happen.
They say you didn't?
Well,
Okay.
I have awakened to find a pile of dog poop.
Well, but think about it, though. I don't think after you wake up, then you start smelling.
Right.
There was a dog diarrhea incident in my house that I swear it woke both of us up. But maybe it was.
Maybe it was the sound of the diarrhea.
I just like the title of that episode, "The Dog Diarrhea Incident."
Oh, it was so bad.
Sounds like a Sherlock Holmes, a lesser story.
But they're saying the science says no, huh?
That's what the science says, Josh. I'll look into it. I'll talk to my guys.
No, it's cool.
I'll ask him about the dog diarrhea incident.
Yeah, better, actually. I think he's wrong.
Women are better at identifying smells than men?
Well, women are just better all the way
Thank
around.
you, Chick.
I know.
Let's face it.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. It says they have a more developed orbital prefrontal region.
The queef frontal?
No, Tom.
Prefrontal. Tom.
I'm
talking about the brain right here.
The queefrontal. That's
You'll
right.
never hear me say that word.
Greg, Tom thought you said queef.
Let's talk
I
about
did not.
queef more.
I'm just
What
saying
is
Tom thought you said
a queef?
More developed orbital prefrontal region.
Is that in their vaginas?
No, it's their
in their brain, you tool.
I'm sorry, Greg, did you say queef?
I did not.
That's where you're at, right?
You'll not hear me say that.
Hey, Greg, you ever been to a restaurant that has a sniz shield?
You know what a sniz is,
It's a
don't you?
sneeze shield.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
You getting sniz on the reg?
I think we're ruining Greg's
Tom,
pick.
get back to your queef program, will you?
No.
Queef your queefer. Hey, queef man.
Hey, queefy, come on out and queef. Oh.
You guys, no, you've ruined it. It's ruined.
Now, do you say...
the report is ruined.
You say ruined or ruined?
He says ruined.
It's ruined.
Ruined.
That's what I thought.
Never realized you're so dirty.
Yeah, he is.
As I was mentioning, they have a more developed prefrontal region.
And their boobs.
Supposedly, they have that because it gives them the ability to discern the best possible mate.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't know.
Well,
Some of my friends that are women, like, hey, Sally, where was your pre-orbital region with your deadbeat ex-husband, Randy? Like,
Yeah, I must have been attracted to stale beer and guitar picks back in the day.
Wow.
That could be it. That could be it. That definitely could be it. Did you know that animals have favorite smells?
Really?
Favorites.
Yes. Lions like mint.
Where do lions? Is this in captivity or is there mint out there in the jungle?
There's mint out there in the it's a plant. I mean,
Yeah, it is a
lions like
plant.
mint. And my family learned that the hard way. Yeah, my great-great-grandfather went on a safari with the wrong pack of Wrigley's, and that's why we always chew Big Red in this family.
That's right.
Boy, who buys that double mint, the green? I don't care for that.
I did when I was a kid.
Ugh.
What do you like? Do you like juicy fruit, chick?
I like juicy fruit. I like almost any except the green. I like.
What about the white spearmint?
I like the spearmint. I like winto green. I
that's
like
a
all
good
of
one.
it except the double mint. That's no good.
Okay.
Winto green is not is that a gum?
Is that a mint?
That might be.
That's a lifesaver.
That might be a lozenge. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's the one where if you, at least they would say when you're a kid, if you in the dark, if you bite it, it
sparks.
Sparked.
Yeah,
sparks up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Camels like tobacco.
Oh, naturally, Joe Camel. Yeah.
Huh. Is that real?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to make one of your stand-up jokes?
No.
Are you making a funny?
Do camels?
I'm not.
Do camels chew it and spit, or do they just sniff it?
Like the smell of it.
I think they just like the smell of it. Yeah.
Do they hold their spitter cups with
they
their
have a-
hooves?
Is there a lot of tobacco growing in the desert?
Yeah. I don't know. But they, a camel can smell water 50 miles away.
Oh,
I've heard that. That is
150 from Flint.
Well, he's not letting Flint's problems go.
Just trying to underscore the importance of the government providing safe water for people in our culture.
Yeah,
Please.
that's
Should
what you
be
were doing.
Should be a priority.
All right.
That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to help here.
Other observations, Greg?
Okay. I liked your queef. I mean, your what's the word I'm looking for here?
Nah, it's not that
Smell
one.
program.
Yeah. And once again, you can see what Greg would look like as a human being live and in person at the Skyline Club in Appleton, Wisconsin, one of the great clubs in America, Thursday, September 7th through Saturday the 9th. And Greg is a great stand-up comedian, I'm telling you right now. And it's so much fun to go out and see him live and in person. Also, I want to get this right, Greg, you're also going to be on stage starting Thursday night at the Improv in Tempe, Arizona, and running through Saturday night. Willie G tonight is going to be on stage with Joey Molinaro. That's going to be Cincinnati's Funny Bone tonight. Willie, where do they get tickets?
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a link in the bio. Come hang out. Y'all going to be fun.
And then once again, you can see Greg as he might look as a lady if you check out our various social media platforms. We are all in, what would you call it, reverse gender images, I guess, reverse gender images, if you will.
Josh, what do I look like as a woman?
You look like you're wearing less eyeliner than when you're a man.
So yours looks the least different, Greg. I don't know what that means. Maybe it was just the way the program read it. But you're a very handsome man. And, of course, with the long hair, you can't see the cauliflower ear. I did it just for him. Okay. Hey, Greg, it's always a great pleasure. Go see Greg live. He's fantastic.
Yes. Bye, Greg.
Love you, Queefy.
Hey, look,
you smell great.
How did that fade out like that? Is that something he does?
No.
What? Who?
He did the fade out.
No, Dean
does
Dean does that? Okay, I thought it was some kind of...
Look at that.
Okay, sorry, Greg. Right now, it's quiz time. And I'll start with you, Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
What is the sleep number setting on your sleep number bed?
Oh, I got this one, 35.
What does that mean?
That means my side of the mattress is usually on the softer end of the scale.
That's right. The firmness level is adjustable. Chick McGee, the firmness level of your mattress, i.e. your sleep number setting?
100. I like that firm mattress, Tom. And the sleep number bed, it never sags.
And it's adjustable. So when you get home, if you decided, well, I was a 35, I want to be a 50, bzzz, there you go, right there. They have perfected the adjustable firmness of the mattress. Thus, it's like you have 40 different mattresses. And did I make it clear that either side of the bed has its own setting? So everybody's happy. If she's over there and she likes it softer, bzzz, there you go. Have it your way, baby. It's that simple. Now, the sleep number people are a little bit more aware of many other aspects of sleeping. They have adjustable beds. For example, mine has that thing where you press a button and the head goes up. Bzzz,
someday.
Very handy. Lots of other stuff. Find out what's going on at the Sleep Number store. And here's the big news. They call them smart beds. Well, the smart beds happen to be on sale. So if you are smart, you can save a staggering 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed today. This is happening this week. And by the way, also, as an added attraction, special financing is now available, but this is for a limited time. The details, where do you get them? Sleep Number at the Sleep Number store. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. That's sleepnumber.com/BT show. Tell them the Bob and Tom show sent you. Coming up, we got a bunch of cool stuff in the news. Also, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos, sex and music, and sex and tombstones coming up. This is the Bob and Tom show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call fax.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
Screen Door Productions presents A Day at Furgler's Hardware, Part 2.
money?
Are you down to the catfish?
Catfish and chicken wings are the only time they give you a moist towelette.
For the most part, yeah.
And I would like a moist towel.
Maybe crab legs.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom, well-meaning, but
Yeah, they're all messed up.
more than slightly confused.
Brigham All Broadcasting presents another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
The year was 1896.
Uh-oh.
The place just outside of Athens, near the town of Stactontopolis, Greece. While preparing for the first modern Olympics, organizers were forced to eliminate a track and field event. In what will surely go down as the biggest bloodbath in Olympic history, runners from 5 teams were injured at the initial time trials of the 100-meter razor hurdles. 4 of the 5 athletes would never compete again. However, Austrian hurdler Klaus Kleinendorfer went on to be a silver medalist for the women's team as Gretchen Kleinendorfer.
Thank you very much for this.
Thank you for this medal.
This has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Sound like Paul Hammett then.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Here's this week's iHeartRadio countdown of the top TV streams.
Here's what you've made popular by getting your stream on. Starting us off this week is the new drama Painkiller on Netflix, followed by The Summer I Turned Pretty on Amazon Prime Video. Hijack, starring Idris Elba on Apple TV Plus, drops back to the number 8 spot this week. The second season of Good Omens on Amazon Prime Video drops back to 7. And your number 6 show is Star Trek Strange New Worlds on Paramount Plus. The top 5 starts with The Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix, followed by Taylor Sheridan's newest drama, Special Ops Lioness on Paramount Plus. The Witcher on Netflix is back to number 3 after holding the top spot for a few weeks. The Bear on FX on Hulu remains in the 2 spot, and capturing the top spot is the new season of Only Murders in the Building on Hulu, your number 1 streamed show.
And those are your top TV streams of the week on iHeartRadio.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. So that's how you know you're too high.
This is Jimmy Pardo.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Yo.
Yo, yo. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Hey, there's one song today.
Yeah.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
A bonus visit. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
To be part of the crowd, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
You're not a yo guy, are you?
No.
You're a good morning, good afternoon guy.
Yes, I guess so.
Yeah.
I asked Ms. Hooker to
Yes?
step in because we have been doing a visual stunt on the show this morning. I say it that way because Josh is very upset about this.
Irritated and
Oh, you are?
No, I'm just. It's
meh.
Oh, done talking about it? Yeah.
No, it's just.
No, it's meh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you said meh.
This all started with someone has taken the quarterbacks from the NFL and done what I'll call a gender reversal, if you will.
Okay.
Funny stuff.
So they made them, what would they look like as ladies?
Sure.
And it's quite interesting. Some of the most handsome one, to me, Aaron Rodgers is a great-looking guy.
Yeah.
The female version of Aaron Rodgers, not so much. But we decided to do the same technology with the staff here.
Yeah.
And have you seen the male version of Jess Hooker?
I did. Yeah. It reminds me a lot of my brother, actually. Yeah. Makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
How would you do that person you're looking at? Where would you find that person if that was a real person?
What do you mean?
What?
Well, no, you said you. And
Yeah, I said I actually when I looked at it on my way in today, I saw Christy and Alzi and I feel like we would make a hell of a boy band.
There you go.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I think Ace is hot. Ace is hot.
Real sexy.
Yeah.
Just a standalone of you, it looks like you have a show on HGTV where you like rehab school buses
Yeah.
into tiny little libraries.
Yeah, and I have a school bus, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that fits. That
You
checks
have a
out.
school bus.
I do. Yeah, I have a 15-passenger school bus that we're converting. Yeah.
Oh, I
To what?
Would you, I want.
A
Can you,
camper for my son.
Can you see all of them?
No, I can't. I can see the
quarterbacks.
The quarterbacks.
Okay. Would you agree that the female Aaron Rodgers is not particularly attractive?
That's the one I've seen the most, obviously. But yeah, it's
Is female Aaron Rodgers just ERIN Aaron Rodgers?
I would think, yeah.
I saw Aaron Rodgers now is hot. I saw Aaron Rodgers when he was on The Office last night. He's on the finale of The Office. Not hot at all.
Right.
Like he has that ruggedness that he's just going to keep getting so much hotter. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Godwin, my contention on the Pat Godwin transformation, the gender reversal, looks like one of those blow-up dolls.
Yeah.
It's really perfect features, big rosy lips.
It is bizarre how attractive the guys are. Like you, that's not you.
No, I don't.
Chick doesn't look anything like
No, the
his.
only thing that
and
saves
same
it-
with him. Same with Godwin. No offense, Godwin, but I feel like somebody was thinking about your ego and said, "Hey, we have to make him the hottest girl."
See, there's a chubbier female of me.
Oh, there we go.
That
There she
kind of
is.
looks
Yeah,
like me.
that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kostaki looks like a girl whose dad had to take her to the prom.
No, honey, you've got a great personality. You know you do.
The female Kostaki just, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's.
I disagree. I think she's attractive, but
Oh, really?
The problem is super young looking.
Oh, okay.
And the Patrick Mahomes looks
that?
14, the female Patrick. And then the Josh Arnold, I think Josh nailed it. It does look like the best friend in every rom-com urging the starlet to pursue the handsome
You're
guy.
so funny, and you're trying to write on a sitcom, and nobody understands you.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You're so misunderstood.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You look like a stout girl with nice boobs.
Yeah. Reminds me a little bit of Josh Ritter's wife. What is her name? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't. I don't know her.
Yeah, she's an English actress. She's you remind me of her.
Anyway, we've got these all posted, and the one that looks identical is the Greg Warren.
Yeah, it just looks like he has on a wig.
Greg doesn't look any different at all.
No.
And it's funny because Willie as a woman
is adorable.
But he
I think I look like Halsey.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I think you're adorable.
Probably should have gone funnier.
Have you seen
with
the
us.
1918?
Margaret Hamilton would have worked better for me, maybe. Jess would think.
It's funny. I mean, this is weird. I'm not trying to be mean. Willie looks like a much smarter female.
The 1899 Willie. That's my favorite.
I see what you're saying.
No, I mean, you look like you're a really studious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you've really got it together.
You know, I have an extra slide rule, Nancy.
You know, Godwin looks like that he's trying to catfish someone. Like this is a lot of filters. This is like again on brand.
My sister a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, does it really?
19, maybe.
The caption would be, "Well, I'm lonely again today," or whatever you put out there.
Give these a look. You'll go, shrug, and scroll on.
Josh is done with it. We'll move on.
Move on. It's been 2.5 hours. Move on.
I think Alsman's the hottest guy for sure. I think of the three of us, she wins. No?
Yeah,
she looks the best of the three.
She looks like a race car driver to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We all decided that we want to beat Christy up as a guy. And I think it's the beard. I think it's the irritating beard.
Guy Christie looks like a barista that's not making my coffee because he's reading Infinite Jest. And I want my coffee.
Oh, nice.
Or explaiing Catcher in the
Pretending
Rye.
to read Infinite Jest. I think.
He's just still on page 4.
You can't get past page 4. It's a big book.
Or every man.
I think you could make this argument. Christy as a guy looks like some internet billionaire that
Yes, that's true, too. Yeah.
stumbled on some dumb thing that's made him incredibly rich. Now he thinks every idea he has is smart.
You can just
None of
hear
them
a
are.
And he always wears a cardigan sweater.
This one of Jimmy Garoppolo as a woman.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
She is
She's way too
gorgeous.
hot.
but it looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
Now, I
I'm
have a
having
question.
feelings,
Hey,
Tom.
that's Jimmy, but she looks
Do you
30.
think do you think someone will, because these could also be sexed up.
Yeah.
These heads could be put on ladies.
Oh, hell yes.
Do you think someone will make them sexy gals, then give them to like his roommate and say, and the next day after the guy's cranked one off to him.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, by the way, that was
cranked one off.
That was Aaron Rodgers. You were.
I have a confession. A few years ago, my buddy was looking through a magazine, and I walked up like behind him or whatever. And I go, who is that chick? I would. I was being very crass. I said I would let her, for lack of a better term, service me in a heartbeat or whatever.
Right.
And he goes, that chick is Adam Lambert. He had.
Did he have the hat on? Didn't he have a hat?
He looked absolutely gorgeous. No sign that he was a woman or
gorgeous.
a man, rather.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he is gorgeous.
It's one of those things where I'm like, how can I not confess that?
Yeah.
And you didn't want to pursue this. Thank you, Josh. When we come back, actually, coming up, now that I think about it, Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent, coming up. Also, we have an interesting story about a restaurant that will wash your hair before you go home, which is crazy. And stuff falling from the sky again. Check it out. And once again, you can see these photographs at the various Bob and Tom social media platforms. Thanks for checking them. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or
Now, the comedy duo of Abbott and Costello are well known for their classic routine, Who's On First? But this, too, is hopelessly out of date. Here's my version with the help of Mr. Dean Metcalf.
Okay.
Hey, Abbott! I'm the new team doctor. You being the manager, you got to tell me what drugs the different players are taking.
Certainly. Well, who's on roids? What's on cocaine? I don't know's on meth.
That's what I want to find out.
I say who's on roids, what's on cocaine, and I don't know's on meth.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Well, then who's on roids?
Who?
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on roids.
Who?
What is the name of the guy on roids?
What is on cocaine?
No, I don't know what's on cocaine.
No, he's on meth.
Look, do you know who's on roids?
I'm telling you. Who?
The fella on roids.
Who?
What is the name of the guy on roids?
What is on cocaine?
I don't know. He's on meth! There I go, back on meth again.
All right, now calm down, calm down.
Listen, who comes up to me, tells me he wants me to shoot him in the ass. I take the syringe, fill it with roids. I shoot who in the ass?
There you go. That's the first right thing you've said all day.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
All right, so you know the players?
Forget the players. I need some heroin.
What did you say?
I need some heroin.
That's our shortstop.
Why I order?
End scene.
End scene.
Paul Mercurio. Guest in the studio, Joe DeVito, single man. How old are you, Joe? You said
48.
Wow, 48 and single.
Yeah, wow. Tell me about it.
Do you want to be married?
My attitude seems to be traveling around the room. I kind of like it.
Do you want to be married?
You know what? I'm in the throes of a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I'm a few weeks into it, and I recently was involved with someone and it didn't work out. And it made me realize when I was young, I was like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get tied down. And now my mindset is, who can I trick into marrying me?
Do you watch a lot of porn?
You know, I'm backing off on that, and I'll tell you why. Because I've lived and I've learned I don't like it realistic. I like some fantasy in it because it ruins them. I was watching one the other day, and the theme was teenage Asian girls, and it was too realistic. Halfway through, her mom made her take a violin lesson, and it really ruined the mood. Oh, boy. That's what I get for renting Tiger Teens.
You ever put your nuts on an anthill?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Me and my buddies used to do that. We do anthill rides. Whoever could stay on the longest. Get your nuts out, ride an anthill.
See, these are the advantages to growing up in New York.
Yeah.
That never came up. There's a few activities in the big city. We never got to the point where, you know something, I'm going to just drop my nuts on the anthill for an hour.
Yeah. Maybe
and the great thing about New York is if you did drop your nuts on an anthill, no one would notice. They're just like, would you...
Have you seen the crazy guy on the anthill over on 3rd? Oh, yeah, he's nuts, isn't he? Yeah.
Wow. It's dangerous, though. One year they swelled up to look like a sack of kneecaps.
Kneecaps, you say?
Nice. We play gay chicken. You ever play this?
Gate chicken?
Probably not. Gay chicken.
Oh, gay chicken.
Hold on. Have you ever asked that question and got a yes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, gay chicken, yeah.
I was in a gay chicken league for 6 years.
Chicks played, and I could tell. I could tell he's got soft hands.
Love the gay chicken.
He's got soft hands.
Why do I think I don't want to know how this works?
I don't want to know.
Oh, no, it's a real chill game. It's, you stand there, you and your buddy stand there, you hold on to each other's penis.
Right.
Okay?
That's
and the
right.
first person to let go is gay.
That's right.
I see.
Gay chicken.
So, in other words, you guys...
Now, if you look them in the eyes, you get a warning.
There's a lot of hand washing in this game.
If you look them in the eyes, you get a warning.
Welcome to a new show called I've Never Been That Bored.
Sunset hut outside Dallas, you know. Sharing means caring, Billy, so strike the match. You know, next thing you know, polyurethane Barney suit goes up like tinder. I point this out because I care.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
With us in the studio, comedian Chad Daniels. Chad, let's see, we've established the fact that your wife is a college professor.
Yes.
Are you a college man?
No.
Oh,
that makes for
interesting contrast.
And her friends always remind me of it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Are they all college professors as well?
Most of them. We were out getting dinner one night, and her friends were like, "So, Chad, have you ever had Indian food?" And I was like, "Hello, Thanksgiving." Aren't you a history professor?
Yeah.
Didn't you know that stuff?
Hello.
How come the dumb guy's making all the smart comments? This is ridiculous. She has one friend from England that's always bragging about their language. We invented your language. You wouldn't have a language if it wasn't for us. Well, you spelled pneumonia with a P, stupid. Nat starts with a G, and you're bragging about that? And she goes, "You know what? They're silent. You know what? You better be silent before I stab you in your face with a knife."
With us in the studio, comedian Christakis Economopoulos. Now, we talked a little bit about your love life. What's happening with it again?
Oh, I've got a girlfriend. She's great. And we're knocking around and having a good time. And
so you have no children?
I have no children. Here's the first sign of me getting old, all right? Here's the first sign of me as an old guy. I give my girlfriend a really good back massage, like 40 minutes. Then it's my turn. I lay down. She just barely starts to rub my back. This is true. And she reaches down and says, "Are you sure you want me to rub your back?" And I said, "Yes." I'm like, what?
True enough.
Oh, my God. What am I, 100?
Hey, everybody. This is Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Willie Griswold.
Yo.
There he is. Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello.
He said, fingers crossed. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Jess Hooker is left. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Oh, my God.
Thank you very much. What's wrong, Christy?
Is it Al?
Al Jackson as a woman.
Girl Al is hot. Girl Al is
Holy
smoking
samole.
hot.
It's on your phone now. It's unbelievable.
Okay, Reno Collier is hilarious.
Yeah, Reno is hysterical.
Christy, explain what you're talking about here.
Yeah, Chick brought up early this morning that they have AI generated all of the NFL quarterbacks into women So our great staff, Chris Bangle, took all of our pictures and made us into women and women into men, vice versa. And he just posted Al Jackson. And
Did you see that, Tom?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Al Jackson looks like he should be on ESPN doing sports.
Heck yeah. Gorgeous.
Wow. And then
Allie Breen, there are a couple.
Allie Breen looks like one of the men in ABBA.
Ryan
Oh,
Gosling.
yeah.
And then, this is. I think this is potentially creepy.
What?
Reno Collier, kind of like a Greg Warren thing. He looks exactly the same.
Yeah, he just
except extremely young without the beard,
clean shaven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Check out social media, Instagram, Facebook.
This is we're doing reverse gendering or whatever they call it. It's
BobandTom.com.
It's fun. It's fun. Thank you very much. I know it's totally visual and bad radio. I apologize.
Police in Australia say a man accused of setting open-air fires was also caught with live ducklings in his underwear.
Of course he was.
The Australian Associated Press reports the 32-year-old was arrested after 12 fires were reported across the Melbourne suburb of Frankston.
Ducklings in your pants? You're glad to see me.
The small fires included blazes in a loading dock, behind a school, in a shop car park, outside a real estate agent's office, and in several trash cans. A shop car park is a parking lot. After the arrest, police searched the man, allegedly found 2 live ducklings in his underwear. He now faces several charges.
How odd.
Including animal cruelty, reckless conduct, endangering serious injury.
Don't judge.
Negligently dealing with the proceeds of crime.
Don't these arsonists often
return to the scene?
Don't they often look at the fire and pleasure themselves?
I don't know. Somebody must have told you that.
That would track. For my impression of what's going on there, and I normally don't do impressions, but that can't be true.
No.
Okay.
Maybe some do.
But I mean, wow.
I don't know why he had the live ducklings in his pants.
Ducklings in your pants sounds like one of those Australian euphemisms.
Like shrimp.
He's bonkers.
They got ducklings in his pants.
He's got ducklings in his
You
pants.
ever had a quack in the crack?
I had 8 6s and 7s.
By cracky? By quacky? Sorry.
By quacky.
Maybe he's playing duck, duck, fire.
That's a game.
The ultimate version.
All right.
Pat, do you have a song?
Sure I do. Ducks can't talk. When they're in my pants, they can't squawk.
Yeah.
The only way the cops caught me, they could see feathers and blue jeans. Fire's hot. I tried to avoid getting caught. But when there's ducklings in your shorts, oh, the cops, of course, see feathers and blue jeans. Maybe today I get away with the fires I set by the dock. But I screamed out in pain when a duck bit my cops caught me with matches, lighters, and gasoline. Then they set the ducklings free. Oh, they could see feathers and blue jeans. All right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was very nice. Neil Zirconium. And, classic song. Thank you very much, Neil.
Police in New York City cited a guy for walking along the Coney Island boardwalk, not with ducks in his pants, but with a wallaby. Officers responded to the area, rescued the animal, which was turned over to animal care centers of New York City. The guy received a summons for possession of a wild marsupial.
Oh,
wild, man.
According
Have you
to,
seen this little critter?
they're so cute. They're like baby kangaroos.
Oh.
According to Business Insider, the New York Health Code prohibits the possession of wild animals in the city, including wallabies, unless they are at a vet, zoo, lab, or other sort of animal exhibit. The code prohibits all marsupials, including but not limited to Tasmanian devil, a dasyure, who I don't know what that is, a bandicoot, a kangaroo, a wallaby, an opossum, a wombat, a koala, a...
What?
These are all marsupials. A cuscus, numbat, and pygmy sugar and greeter glider.
All right.
Yeah.
Bandicoot sounds like a band.
Yeah, it does.
I thought Bandicoot
Lilith Fair
was made up for the game. I didn't
Yeah.
think it was a real
Crash Bandicoot.
Fun game.
Yeah.
What a great name. But so this guy's, does he have the wallaby on a leash? The picture I've got that shows a guy holding this little wallaby.
He might be holding it. Maybe he's carrying it like a Joey in a pouch.
Sir, you cannot have that here in this New York park. It's distracting from all the public masturbators. Please.
Yeah. Walking the wallaby sounds like it sounds like kind of a sex position thing.
Yes.
I say she got really drunk and I don't know, about 2 in the morning, all of a sudden I found myself walking the wallaby.
She let you do that?
Almost broke it off.
Oh, yeah.
Marry her.
Or
Marry
a song.
that woman.
Or a cool song. Like I could see a Dire Straits song.
Yeah, walking the wallaby.
Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the wallaby. Open the door.
Better. Absolutely.
Everybody walk the wallaby.
Coming up, Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent. We were just talking off the air. I think we're trying to set up a trip for a chick and Willie for the Super Bowl. It's in Vegas.
Very Vegas-y.
Oh, man, I can't believe it.
Heck yeah.
Now, would you want to go to the media week the week before?
Oh, absolutely.
But
I want to do it all.
But, let me finish. Would you stay for the game?
No. God, no. Yeah, I'd leave on the
Willie,
Saturday.
would you stay for the game?
Saturday before.
Yeah, of course. If I could go to a Super Bowl, 100% I would.
Okay. So you're going to ditch Willie there.
Well, I didn't know he was staying. If he's staying, I'll stay for the game. But then we wouldn't be back until, let's see, the game's on a Sunday. So we probably wouldn't be back until the following week.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You're in Vegas.
Yeah,
You're in Vegas with an expense account.
Yeah,
Especially
You're not going to fly out there
depending on how
until
you're
Thursday
bet
at least.
Yeah.
Soonest.
It's too crowded.
Yeah.
In all truth, you would not enjoy the game, would you? Being there. Or would you want to see the spectacle just once?
No, the way that we would attend the game, and especially going with Willie, of course, I'd have to leave early in the middle of the third quarter.
Me and Chick and Josh went to a baseball game. This isn't a joke. We sat down, we had a beer, and I go, I think I'm going to get another beer. It's the third inning. And they both just go, we really got to beat traffic on the way home.
Yeah.
We haven't sang the 7th inning stretch yet. And they're
Third
leaving for
inning?
parking.
Yeah. It might have been later than that. But
It was awesome.
Not much.
No traffic. It was great.
Now, Ace, last year I promised I would send you to a Raiders game, and you decided not to go.
Right.
Would you want to go this year, maybe?
Super Bowl, yeah.
Don't drag him into this. He's going to get no, I don't want to go. So just don't let him ask. Now,
I didn't want to go last year because of health reasons.
He goes, I'm out. Obviously. And I hate to leave you hanging, Willie.
Chick, you can have the other room in my suite.
Oh, look at that.
4 seasons, or 5 seasons? How many?
Ace is sweet. Right now, Chick's going to be going home and chilling out, as they say.
Locking down the compound with my Simply Safe. Do it yourself, design it yourself home security system. You know, the average break-in lasts 8 to 10 minutes, so fast response is, of course, crucial. That's why Simply Safe Home Security launched their breakthrough technology, 24/7 live guard protection to help stop crime in real time. Now, Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter intruders in your home through new smart alarm wireless indoor camera. Professional monitoring at Simply Safe. Their agents can now warn intruders that they're being recorded and police are on their way in real time, stopping the intruder in their tracks. And with 24/7 live guard protection and the new smart alarm wireless indoor camera, plus artificial intelligence and the built-in siren, Simply Safe can tell the difference between potential intruders and the family pets. So right now, Bob and Tom Show listeners get a special 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for a free month trial of Fast Protect monitoring. The special offer for a limited time only. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. And remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent. When we return, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it Type 2 peanut goo, but... Yeah, of course you don't feel good, Greg. You ate an entire rotisserie chicken at 11:30 at night. You shoved the whole thing in your fat face in 6 minutes, Greg. I think you ate the rubber band that holds the legs together. I mean, come on. My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence. Because I don't know if you've ever seen an organic peanut butter kid go off the deep end. It is not pretty. Okay, these kids, they spend 18 years eating it, then they go off to college. They have one bite of a Jif sandwich. 6 weeks later, they're passed out on a park bench with Nutter Butters all over their face.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a hold it chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
Really, but this tour, since we got Reverend Run on with us, we always say a prayer, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's great. You know, we say a prayer, and then I go out and sing, like, Devil Without a Cause, and I want to, like, I'm never going to sing it again.
Well, go forth and multiply.
Attendance at church would be a lot better if they did that.
Is there often with bands there'll be one particular country, one like oddball country, where they're gigantic. Do you have any particular spots where you're bigger than elsewhere?
Yep, Louisville.
It's right next to Liechtenstein, isn't it? Yeah.
It's this weird country called Kentucky. Tennessee.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Hi, this is Carl Lewis, and you're listening to Bob.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, chick.
Hi. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair, it's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Before we get to our guest, I think we're going to hook up within a matter of moments, Kostaki Economopoulos. We were talking last hour with comedian Greg Warren, and the topic, you'll recall, was smell.
Yeah.
And smelling and the various aspects of that. And he did say that smells can't wake you up. I would disagree.
I would too.
I have been awakened by the odoriferous onslaught of a dog episode, if you will.
Stinky.
Got this. This comes to us from Paul. He writes, I was awakened from a sound sleep by a skunk discharging in my yard.
Whoa.
It was so strong you could taste it. The worst thing ever. So we'll have to do some more research on that topic. Now, we're going to hook up with Kostaki Economopoulos.
Speaking of stinks.
Who is, hey, there he is.
Why you got it? Hurtful.
I bet he smells like baklava. Be nice.
Boston Bull.
Kostaki has some Buckeye time coming up.
Yeah. Going to be in Ohio?
Toledo, coming up at the Funny Bone, Thursday, September 14th. Friday the 15th, Youngstown at the Funny Farm. And then you will be on the 17th at the Funny Bone in Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, I'm excited. Those are going to be fun gigs.
Also, I should point out that down the road, it's going to be Provo, Utah for your special live taping, Saturday, September 23rd. Do you know
Dry bar special.
Okay. What is the name of the venue?
I think it's a dry bar taping venue. I'm not sure what the info's on the on Kostaki.com. One of the many advantages of being named Kostaki.
Okay. You had no trouble getting that, did you?
No, snap that right up.
I see. Now, Kostaki, I don't know if you've been listening, but we did. There was a thing in which the NFL quarterbacks were all reverse gendered, if you will, and they showed the various quarterbacks what they might look like as ladies with AI technology. We also did it for our staff, and we did it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it now. It's a little jarring. It's a little hard to look at. It's a little.
It just looks like you with long hair.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the most jarring one here is that the Tom one is pretty. Like it's kind of.
Oh yeah, I know. I've got a lot of conflicting feelings.
Yeah,
well,
that's all very disturbing.
You know, his sister was a supermodel, so I don't know why we would be surprised.
I look nothing like her.
What are you talking about? You look just like Janny.
Well,
yeah, and your mouth's shut. So,
Kostaki.
Hey, she likes to talk.
Oh, I love her. Stop.
Kostaki, I know that you are a huge NFL fan. That's why you've been named the official NFL correspondent for this show. What is on your NFL mind today?
Well, believe it or not, there's a lot going on here in LA. We, among other things, we have a strike against artificial intelligence. LA is so weird. We got artificial breasts and lashes and lips and foreheads and cheekbones and asses, but we draw the line at intelligence. That's how we do. So there's a lot of talk about it, and I'm fascinated by this subject. So I went to ChatGPT and I asked it to write me a football joke.
Oh, all right.
As I was kind of interested, because I've been talking to writers and a couple actors, and there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of things. They're feeling threatened career. I haven't had that feeling at all, and I wanted to go look and see what the computer can do for us here.
Okay.
Here's the first thing it spit out. Why did the football player bring string to the game?
because he wanted to tie up the score.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like that. They're all like that.
Oh, keep going. I want to hear a couple more.
All right. Why did Johnny Manziel bring a ladder to the game? Because he heard the competition was getting too high.
Oh, that seems like the same thing as the string.
Ladder.
So, yes.
Yeah.
First off, I noticed they're all riddles, right? It's question and answer.
Yes.
And curiously, everyone ends with an exclamation point as if to suggest a rim shot or something.
Oh, well, we can help on that front.
And then I realized that they sound like they're written by a non-native English speaker, right?
Yeah.
So I started reading them to myself in the accent of Yakov Smirnov. Why did the team go to the bank? To get their quarterback.
These are Ace Cosby jokes.
That's funny.
What a country.
What a country, yeah.
That is an actual joke. And there are some of them are even worse. So at least this year, my job is safe. I am not worried about ChatGPT ending it all for me.
With the Manziel joke and the ladder and then the score being too high, is that trying to do like a short joke or even like a drug joke at the end there?
I think it's trying to be a drug joke, isn't it? And it doesn't work.
You guys are applying way too much to this computer algorithm. It's just a pun on the ladder. Manziel has.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think
And Manziel was short. Yeah.
I think the computer figured out that he was getting high all the time.
No way.
No, I don't think so.
I'm with Josh on this one, but who knows? It is complex. It is impressive. And then
can you read it again? I want to hear that.
Sure. Where we go here? Why did Johnny Manziel bring a ladder to the game? Because he heard the competition was getting too high.
Okay.
See, I think that's all physical.
They're all this kind of like, why did the football team go to the bakery? Because they needed a role model. ROLL.
Yeah.
They're just corny jokes. They're just, they're not even, and some of them are not, they're just terrible.
Well, give us a Kostaki Economopoulos joke.
All right, here's one. Saints tight end Jimmy Graham was arrested after he was found wandering in traffic. Jimmy Graham is too old to play football. He should run for president. See, there you go. That's nonpartisan. Peyton Manning is returning to the University of Tennessee as a professor. For the first time, his head shape will match his job. So that's good. I hope it's not a geography class. The answer to every question will be Omaha.
Now, Tom, do you think what you just did was helpful?
No, because I don't get the head shape joke.
He's got a kind of a big head. It's kind of in the front. And so when he takes his helmet off, it's like there's an impressed like red splace on the forehead.
That's not a forehead.
It's like a professor.
A cerebral position, is that?
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Did you get it, Josh?
Nope.
Okay. Anybody?
Well, he's got a 5 head. That's what it's not a 4 head.
Okay. Well,
let's do a quick quiz here. Where does Warren Buffett live?
Omaha.
Omaha. Where was the ski lift invented?
Omaha.
Where did Raisin Bran get its start?
Omaha.
Yes. Where's the world's largest ball of stamps?
Omaha.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yes. What's the capital of Nebraska?
Omaha.
Lincoln.
Oh, you tricked us.
All right.
You really got a kick out of it.
Last night, the Commanders ended an NFL record Ravens 24 straight preseason wins.
Watch it.
They've been talking.
What a dumb record.
I think it's the dumbest record. I can't believe they even mention it, that it's a thing.
Like you go into 23 movies with your sister, and they were all drive-ins.
Well, what do you?
Nobody's trying to win.
Yeah, but
How do you count?
I bet you got dry humped out of it, though.
What do you expect from a team named after a poem? Okay, it's very lame.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of nerds over there in Baltimore.
Sure.
Give them an invisible trophy and put it in their non-existent preseason trophy case. 24 straight preseason. It's like being the world's greatest fluffer. Get out of here. The player who was the subject of the movie The Blind Side said his adoption was a lie. Hollywood fudged the truth. I'm blindsided. It's disgusting for a couple to let a young athlete live with them so they can make a ton of money. That's the job of a university. That's probably the closer.
Okay.
It's a funny joke.
Thank you,
Probably end there.
Do we have one more from the computer for us? I do enjoy.
Oh, you want some more computer comedy?
Just give me one more.
Well, it is fascinating because then what I did was I typed in write a joke in the style of Kostaki Economopoulos.
Oh.
And it said writing a joke in the style of comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. I've been scraped. This is the language, right? And it was able to, again, they're terrible, but at least it got out of riddle form. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's read one of these. Watching NFL preseason is like going to a buffet before a 5-course meal. You load up on the chicken wings and nachos, and then you realize you're still hungry for some real football action. It's like trying to satisfy your football cravings with the appetizers, but you're just left with the side dish of disappointment and a big bill for nothing.
I'm going to say it. A little wordy.
Yeah.
I got lost.
Yep.
That joke has no idea where the punchline is. It just keeps trying to figure it out at the end.
No, it's ridiculous. But it does end in an exclamation point. Every joke does.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Kostaki. We'll be looking forward to talking to you. Now, if people want to find out more about your special program, where do they go, Kostaki?
Oh, any of your favorite social media platforms, including the artist formerly known as Twitter, at All Pro Lines, and there's a sign up for the Pick'em League that benefits the V Foundation. So come find us.
Wonderful.
Okay. All Pro Lines with Kostaki Economopoulos, and that first Ohio show is just around the corner. And it's coming at the Funny Bone Thursday, September 14th in Toledo. The Funny Farm the following evening, Friday, September 15th in Youngstown. And then Sunday, the 17th at the Funny Bone in Dayton with Kostaki Economopoulos. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
See you, man.
Bye, Kostaki.
We hand the microphone/baton back to Christy Lee. What have you got over there?
A Heidi Lau restaurant in Wuxi, China has gone viral for launching a shampooing service for loyal customers who want to get the smell of food out of their hair after a meal.
I'll have the shampoo-poo platter. Is what they call it.
Heidi Lau is China's largest hot spot restaurant chain. Apparently, the shampooing service is a pilot program and remains to be seen if it will be used at other restaurants. Actually, I meant to say hot pot, so it's those... I guess they cook right there as you're standing there, the hot pots.
So you really smell of the...
Yeah.
Love that.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah, big fan. And boy, I bet I would try this, wouldn't you?
They put in a new one by me about a Korean place I think you might like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
you would try the shampoo?
Yeah, sure.
No, I can't have somebody shampoo my hair.
Why not?
Because I can't go to work with wet hair. It takes 20
you know
minutes.
what? I definitely take that for granted, that my hair dries in 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. For guys, it would be fine. Ladies, we have to do stuff.
How long does it take your hair to dry, Tom?
Because I have so little, chick, on the top of my head, it doesn't really take a long time.
Yeah, that's how mine is for sure.
I spend most of my time drying my genitalia.
I must defend your hair washing, your baby shampoo hair washing technique. There was a story yesterday, I think, about how Jane Seymour looks so young, and she says she washes her face twice a day with baby shampoo. Always has.
Believe it or not, my eye doctor told me to do this.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Those you do what?
Baby shampoo, hot washcloth, get all.
Dr. Lander, my man told you that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he looks like he's 14.
Yeah, he does. He looks young. Not 14, but he looks young.
He looks like a very competent.
You've got a little
Doogie
drool
Howser.
coming out of your mouth.
Stop it.
This shampoo thing, you go to the restaurant, you start stinking like the restaurant. I can remember being in line at a movie, I'm not kidding, and I went, wow, I smell Mongolian barbecue.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I turned around, and the guy, he heard me, goes, yeah, I just came from there. So I mean, you can. I mean, I love that. I love that place.
Mm-hmm.
But I would imagine in the States, if you had to have a shampoo station at a restaurant, there would be a lot of licensing issues.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, in some states, people who cut hair can't shave the same customer. It's a different license.
Yeah.
A lot of government interference. But
Quiznos used to be the big place where I would go and then smell of it for 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Quiznos. I don't know that I ate
That was
at
a
Quiznos.
sandwich place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it go through the? Did they
Little
cook
toaster
it?
deal?
Yeah, I do remember
The
that.
sandwiches were toasty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Did you ever get concerned about when you're around someone and they just reek of pot?
Do I get concerned? Concerned about what? That they're going to eat my food? What are you talking about?
This is not about anyone in this room. I happen
Just say what you want to say, okay? Everybody knows what you're doing here.
No, this is not about you. I know someone who is a nonstop pot smoker.
Right?
I mean, nonstop. And at all times, I mean, just reeks of pot. Would that be a good service?
Sure, yeah.
Pull in D-pot.
Right.
Was that like a shower or the whole thing? Just
I don't know, some kind of spritz.
you don't like spritz.
A spritz here, a scrub there.
You got to shower and put on clean clothes. That's it. You can't smoke pot and go in public. You're going to smell like it. And if the thing is, you get nervous about smelling like it, you get more paranoid. It's a real no-win situation.
Okay.
Well, I was in Chicago over the weekend. A lot of people don't care. They smell pot all the time. Yeah.
Some people would. I think that service would work. A little boutique. You walked in and they de-potted you.
De-pot smell.
I'll tell you what I'd like. Have you ever been to Disney World when it's been over 100 degrees?
No.
I have. Yeah.
And you're dying. And this is why people go to the Hall of Presidents.
Yes.
But wouldn't it be great if it was a place you could walk in? They would give you a bathrobe. They would take your clothes.
Yes.
Dry them off quickly.
Yep.
And then you take a quick shower, come back out.
You're so weird.
The humidity there is so crazy, though. I don't know that the shower would take.
Absolutely not.
Like sometimes they have those misters,
right?
And you just feel like you're poaching yourself.
By the way, is the company that makes those misting machines called Mr.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Misters.
These broken wings.
Time now to talk about Josh's house.
Oh.
Josh's house. Has got
Josh's
some
house.
Great stuff going. We've talked about your windows and how those are lowering your bills. You got those great new windows, but you're doing a couple of big projects, including some stacked stone.
That's exactly right. Getting that put around my old brick on my fireplace. How did I know where to start?
How did you know where to start?
Thank you for asking, Chickster. I went to Angie. Angie's made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well, and that is the key there. They get done well. Otherwise, if I didn't want them done well, I would do them myself. But I want them done correctly. If you own a home, you know how much work it can take. All those maintenance and repairs, all that stuff creeping up. Or sometimes you just have dream projects that you want to turn into a reality, a la my stacked stone fireplace. But it can always be hard to know where to start unless you're aware, and now you are, my friends, of Angie. Angie that. Find a skilled local pro who will deliver the quality and expertise you require. Angie has over 20 years of home service experience. They've combined it with new tools to simplify the whole process. Go ahead, bring them your project online or use that Angie app. Answer only a few questions, and Angie will handle the rest from start to finish. Angie can also help you compare quotes from multiple pros so you know you're getting the best price possible so it works within your budget. Connect with them instantly. You can take care of just about any home project in only a few taps, because when it comes to getting the most out of your home, you can do this when you Angie that. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have a history lesson for everybody. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue.
My favorite news story of the year today.
Yogi in disguise.
Christy, can I just read you the headline? Because this really is mostly about you.
I know exactly where you're going with this. I know exactly what story. It involves bass players. That's all he's going to have to say.
Yes, it involves a scientific study of bass players.
Yes.
And this is the greatest story.
The over-under on musicians Christie's dated, I'm going to go 12.
Dated?
Dated. Oh, by dated, he's it's kind of a vague.
No, one date, not necessarily.
Ace is back there giggling. Over, under, 12?
Over, under 12. Should I take the over?
No, now I have to
Just
think
first
about
date.
it.
Yeah, think about it. Put pen to paper.
But bass players in the news in a very positive
What do you define
way.
as dating?
Watch my. You see this finger?
Don't do that. No, that's not a date.
That's not a date.
Wait, so we're not talking bedded?
That's not a date.
Thank you, Josh. No, we're not talking
Dated.
bedded.
I'll say so. An intimate encounter in the back of a car is not a date.
I'm going to say no.
And
I'm
I've
going to
never
say
had that, to be honest with you.
you rode somewhere.
Hang on a second.
In the car with him, and he was driving.
Okay.
That's a date.
You have never had any kind of an intimate encounter in an automobile or a truck?
Not in the back seat.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
And under the categories are potpourri.
The defense rests.
Potpourri. I'd like to call Mrs. Christie Roadhead Lee to the stand, please.
No.
You can do more in the front seat than that.
Potables, famous American.
Once again,
truck bed sex.
I rest my case.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond.
Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
And you're strapping on a guitar. And now, what are you going to play your new one here?
No, I'll play a new one.
Okay.
I'm not like Haywood. I can't write a song about 2 minutes, but
No, but you had a really good one you played last time. I really liked. There we go. That's working.
Wayne had a wreck with a big old buzz. And you couldn't tell what kind of car that was. He rolled it in a field where he turkey hunts. That's 4 total cars in the past 6 months. But Wayne must not have learned his lesson yet. He just stuck a handicap tag on a black Corvette. Who the hell puts a handicap tag on a black Corvette? Colostomy bag and the cast is still wet. The shattered left leg with his neck in a brace. Wayne's trying to get to heaven in a high-speed chase. He's squealing tires and won't turn around. Got on a damp diaper and a hospital gown. Doing 120 in black fiberglass. Got a nurse on call and a cop up his ass. On 14 prescriptions for a compacted desk. Wayne's doctor's worried and his wife is pissed. And the news chopper chasing him up in the air. Wayne could give a damn about Obamacare. And his Allstate agent's getting all upset. Who the hell puts a handicap tag on a black Corvette?
Amen.
Let's do the big Bruce Springsteen in it.
Tim Wilson.
And you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Time now for great moments in NFL history.
The year 1976. The place, Miami, Florida. It was Super Bowl 10, and America was celebrating her bicentennial.
The national anthem that year was performed by famous blind entertainer Tom Sullivan. Let's listen to this rare recording of his pre-game performance.
Oh, say, can you see?
Mr. Sullivan,
What?
you're not on the microphone. Take 3 steps forward.
Oh, okay. It's this. Oh. By the dawn's early light.
While organizers were applauded for their support of people with disabilities, fans and critics alike agreed that a stage 12 feet off the ground was a particularly bad idea.
A little help now.
This has been Great Moments in NFL History.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
What'd you do, dog?
So I screwed up. You know how too many times I say the wrong thing?
Yeah, right.
Well, Kathy's into this mail order stuff again.
Right.
Yeah.
She's into this big time. I came home the other day. There was a case of breast enlargement cream on the kitchen table.
There was? Breast enlargement cream?
Yeah, sitting right there on the table. I said, what the hell is this for? She said she rubs it on her breasts. They get bigger. I said, just use toilet paper. It's been working on your butt for 8 years.
Oh, that was a beautiful thing. Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby. Hey. It's over there. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
So I'm just busy over here working on some lyrics.
Oh, you writing a song?
It's your song, Josh.
Is it really?
Yeah. Hey, baby, tonight I'm beating it hard to you.
Oh, gosh.
Beautiful.
Hey, baby, tonight I'm beating it hard for you.
It's a long-distance love song.
Is there a better compliment to give a woman, Christy, than I am going to beat it hard to you later? Isn't that
I don't think I've
very
ever,
flattering, isn't
I
it?
have never heard that before.
That's a shame. That no one has ever told you that.
Married that guy anyway, huh? Okay.
The point is, we're going to move forward here. I want a couple quick things. Willie G tonight, Cincinnati. He'll be with Joey Molinaro. That's going to be at the Funny Bone tonight only. Check it out in person. How do they get tickets, Willie?
You can go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a ticket link in the bio.
All right. Right now, it's time to review the world of history. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's an historic day. We have a bonus edition of the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You guys know I'm a big Chuck Norris fan, Walker, Texas Ranger.
Sure.
Oh, great show. Yeah, a lot of acting, a lot of Emmys.
Loved it.
I learned that Chuck Norris, he doesn't eat honey.
Oh.
He chews bees.
That's a tough man, right?
Yeah, he's tough.
He just chews the bees.
He does push-ups. What is it?
He pushes the earth down.
Okay, that's right. Okay, that's how tough he is. I'm sorry.
That's how tough he is. Time now for today in history. What number is it, Tom? Don't look. You looked, I saw you.
22 August.
That's right.
On this date in history in 1901.
Oh.
This is GM introduced their luxury line, the Cadillac.
Wow.
The Cadillac Motor Company was founded. Its primary rival at the time, of course, was the horse. Just getting ready for the Escalade. Let's see. The film Stand By Me released in this date in 1986.
That is a great movie.
Yeah. Let's see. In 1994, this is interesting. DNA testing linked O.J. to the murder of Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman. Well, what does DNA know that a jury of idiots?
Well, they were his peers.
Now, do you remember this one in 2004? The famous Edvard Munch paintings, The Scream and
Edvard Munch.
Munch.
It was stolen.
The Scream and Madonna, stolen at gunpoint.
Yeah.
From the Munch Museum in Oslo, Norway.
I came here for the snacks.
Happy birthday, Claude Debussy.
Ooh.
I believe it's pronounced
Debussy.
Thank you, Chick, for keeping me from getting in trouble.
You're welcome.
I love Debussy.
He writes a very nice sonata.
Don't they own the Lakers, the Bussies? Let's see. This here's a tough one.
Oh.
1920. Denton Cooley. Anybody remember who this guy is?
Mel Cooley's grandfather.
Invented the first functional artificial heart.
Wow.
Man.
I thought the ventriloquist
Christian Bernard
had something to do with that.
Paul Winchell. Indeed.
Paul Winchell.
He had some patents in that.
Yeah, because one of his dummy, Snurdly,
Had an artificial heart?
Had an actual artificial heart in the dummy, yeah. If you were real quiet, you... It's wild.
Let's see.
That's how it was.
Josh, for you, happy birthday, Ray Bradbury.
Yes. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Fahrenheit 4, is that 451?
It is here.
Marked down from...
In Europe, it's...
Celsius 100?
It's like, what is it?
What is Celsius?
Celsius 120?
27. I don't know. I've never been able to make that conversion. There's one for you, Chick. Bill Parcells, born in 1941.
Oh, football coach. Giants, right? Yeah.
I thought he invented the small package.
He was the first older gentleman to turn gray, and he said, no, I'm dyeing my hair blonde. Yeah, he went blonde. No one noticed.
Nice.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Happy birthday, Ty Burrell, fine actor.
Oh, I love him. Modern Family.
He's okay.
Come on.
TV chef Giuditta De Laurentiis.
Oh, I love her books.
Dino, any relation to Dino De Laurentiis?
I wonder if maybe.
The great actress Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig, born in 1973.
Oh, she's old.
I love her. She's underrated, I think.
I do too. I agree.
She spells it, isn't it?
Two I's.
W-I-I-G. So one of the I's, I'm not sure which one is silent. Unless it's Kristen Wiig.
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 Okay. And then lastly, happy birthday, James Corden.
Affable chap, isn't he?
I believe retired from
Didn't he move back to London?
I think he
doesn't he always get in trouble for being mean to people
in restaurants? He recently has had some bad press. Yeah,
he was short. He was short with people. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's our day in history, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that right?
Time now to review what we learned on today's show.
Here we go. We started with Big Butter Jesus. Request from Bismarck, North Dakota. Not the capital. Is that the capital, or is it Bismarck, North Dakota? What's the capital of North Dakota? Helena? No. Yes.
That's Montana.
What?
Yeah.
Helena is in Montana.
Well, what's Bismarck? Other than the donut capital of the
Bismarck
world.
Sounds right to me.
Bismarck, North Dakota. Yeah. Capital. Look that up, Chris.
I'm looking it up.
Willie wears his mask that we all had to wear for the pandemic during the times he shoplifts.
Yeah.
Smart.
Makes it safer for everyone else in the store.
Absolutely. My brother and I stopped by earlier this morning and told you the best part of the catfish is...
the whiskers.
The whiskers. That's where all the vitamins are.
I'm having catfish tonight. It is Bismarck.
And you can pick your teeth with them after the meal.
Yeah.
Nature's toothpick.
That's right.
You are set up. She has freckles on her, but she is nice. Tom started saying that for some reason. We're not sure.
He had a song.
There was an old song. She has freckles on her butt.
Is that Tommy Tune or something?
I love her or something. It's quite old. No, Tommy Tune, or you're thinking of Tommy Tucker, right?
Oh, yeah. Put on your high heel sneakers. That's right. Wear your big hat on your head. Do songs get cooler?
No.
Man.
Yeah, try playing this.
No, you're gonna be your high.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna knock them dead.
I heard a similar kind of tune about skinny legs when I was traveling over the weekend.
Oh, that's
Skinny legs and all. It's
Joe Tex.
God, that's a great song. Joe Tex. Who wants these skinny legs?
Ain't gonna bump with no big fat woman. Isn't that Joe Tex?
That's great, too.
Yeah.
And Pat Godwin did one song today.
I did two songs.
Yeah. About Mr. Josh. I know.
And your new one is great, Pat. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, the feathers and
the ducks in the pants.
The ducks in the pants. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.